Oh, you gangsters think you tough, knowing you ain't bout that life. Okay, now we call your bluff, it's time that you pay the price. Oh, you scared, huh? Police bout to read them rights. I don't wanna go to jail, man, might not get no bail, man. Gangsters think you tough until them rollers pull them cuffs. Okay, now we call your bluff, you just be talking all that stuff. Oh, you a big dog, huh? Cut it out, boy, not even close. I don't wanna go to jail, man, I'm broke, can't get no bail, man. Bro, you funny, you a trip. Talking nonsense out your lips. Neighbors, they complaining. Tell you calm it down a bit. Now you Mr. Tough Guy. Like, fuck all that shit. Until them blues come knocking, now you sounding like a bitch. Oh, you gangsters think you tough, knowing you ain't bout that life. Okay, now we call your bluff. It's time that you pay the price. Oh, you scared, huh? Police bout to read them rights. I don't wanna go to jail, man. Might not get no bail, man. Gangsters think you tough until them rollers pull them cuffs. Okay, now we call your bluff. You just be talking all that stuff. Oh, you a big dog, huh? Cut it out, boy, not even close. I don't wanna go to jail, man. I'm broke, can't get no bail.
I know about pain. I'm from the dirt. I was stuck on the block. I woke up off a perk. Sick of ducking the ground.
FYI Sports, man. We back. Told you, man. I don't know what it is been about the month of December, but the month of December has just been exposing fake news on a daily basis. I'm just trying to figure it out. Hey, Elder Rufus, man. I saw Elder put down an ether today that was so cold on Ticket TV, man. Man, y'all got to check that out. But y'all, man, the fake news has been getting debunked time and time again. And hey, here in a couple of days, when the Lakers play their first game, Elder's about to debunk some more fake news when Schroeder starts for the Lakers. He's about to go, like, the fake news is just getting debunked. As I told you guys months ago, this is why I didn't really even talk about this. You know, I don't got long today. I got about 2 hours to go crazy today. We got to talk about this fake news. This is why I didn't talk about anything dealing with Giannis, because I knew all of this stuff about him getting traded, leaving in free agency was all fake news. The man has came out, and I did a video about this one time. Y'all didn't pay attention. He, on four different occasions came out and said or gave the indication that he was going to re-sign with the Bucks. But then you got people, I mean, I even went as far as seeing people say that his barber, people were saying that Giannis's barber said bye to him on Twitter. That means he's leaving. And people really made headlines about that. People made it seem like he was leaving. Just a couple weeks ago, people tried to put a spin on him leaving, saying that he wanted to go team up with LeBron James to make another super team. All right. And they said, you know, he wasn't loyal. He didn't want to do it the right way. He didn't want to get it out the mud. So again, another way somehow you involve LeBron James in this nonsense. And Giannis multiple times has said he's going to stay with the Bucks. Come on, y'all. This was never real. He was never going to the Raptors. That was always fake news. There was no reports he was going to the Raptors. There was no connection with the Raptors GM. There was none of that. He never considered going to the Lakers. that was fake news. He never considered that. He was just speaking about he was just being honest about his feelings for LeBron James. If you've been watching LeBron James play since you were 8 years old, what else are you supposed to feel? I mean, dang, he can't be human. I mean, sometimes you can let your guard down and talk about how you really feel. It don't got to be serious. All right. So the man was always going to stay there. All right. He never told anybody anything else. And anytime he opened his mouth, he let everybody know he was probably going to be back. He just wanted to make sure the Bucks were going to continue building on a season in, season out basis. He just wanted to make sure that they continue to build towards having a team that can win the championship. That's all you can ask for in the NBA, because at the end of the day, only one team can win the championship. You got 29 losers. All right. Giannis, I don't expect him to win the championship every single year from here on out. He's going to fail. He might win 1 or 2 championships, but for the most part, when you're in the NBA, unless you're like a Bill Russell or somebody, the majority of your career, as far as getting to the championship and winning it, is going to be full of failures. Only one team can win every year. The only thing you can hope for is to either get there and get a chance, and when you get there, win a few of them while you're there. All right, that's all you can hope for. And the only way you do that is if you're on a team that's going to consistently put you in a position to win on a year in and year out basis. And the Bucks have shown that they're willing to do that. The Bucks have shown that they're willing to do that. I see a report here. Giannis Antetokounmpo rumored to be out of Milwaukee as team barber says goodbye. How is that a headline? You know, come on, man. It's crazy. Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Raptors. He's the African connection with Masai. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Told y'all fake news runs rampant. People will pretend to have connections and insider information. Nobody, but Giannis did a good job. He has a really tight inner circle. He has one of the most closely and tight-knit inner circles in the league, because you rarely hear anything getting leaked out of his camp. All right, but we here, like I said, this has been a month to debunk fake news. Again, see, this is why I'm not jumping out the window making no crazy free agency or signing predictions, because I'm not going to have to be the one to actually go out there and have to oh no, he didn't sign with the Raptors because he had a secret meeting with the GM with the Raptors, and he said don't come here because Kyle Lowry might retire in a couple years. So now you got to make up more fake news just to cover up your past fake news. It's getting ridiculous, y'all. Hey, Chris, I don't know who said it. It might have been Ticket TV. He's known for some outlandish takes. I mean, just tune in. Told y'all. Hey, I wish Ticket hadn't blocked me, because if I was over there, Elder's been over there collecting bets on this. I'm talking about I would have been right with Elder, collecting bets right with him. And you really got idiots believing that Schroeder is not going to start. And you really got people who believe the NBA is not people say that they were over there saying the NBA is about basketball. It's not about business. If that's the case, why don't you tell that to Gilbert Arenas, who was cooking his rookie year? He was cooking so much his rookie year. Remember, he was a second-round draft pick that they had to bench the man because they knew if he continued to play at that pace, they would have to pay him an astronomical amount of money that they couldn't afford. So they ended up benching him intentionally just so he couldn't have a ridiculous stat line his rookie year. That's how much of that's how much of a business the NBA is. They are willing to bench one of their best players on the team just so they don't have to pay him the next year. And just so they can keep him for a low ticket price. The NBA is a business first, y'all. It's as business first. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to open your eyes, man. This is not always about basketball. It's not always about basketball, y'all. When you're paying a guy 15, 16, 17 million, he is not going to sit the bench. And if anything, you're going to start him and showcase him so that you can trade him and get him up out of there. But yeah, we got to start thinking. We got to be more logical when we come into this basketball talk. And we, especially me, and I want y'all to cook me. If I ever make an outlandish take, a ridiculous take on basketball, y'all need to come deep fry me. And I will allow you on the panel to come deep fry me. Or you could just make a video about it. I won't get mad. I love it when Goat Mike drops these videos on me. It's funny, but, you know, I don't know how factual his videos are. Oh, yeah, Taj Mason, yeah. Yeah, because if he'd have kept me, if I was unblocked, I'd have been over there exposing all the fake news. Like, dang, Dickin, didn't you say this? That didn't happen. You know? Didn't you say LaMelo was going to fall in the draft? Didn't you say he was going to drop out of the – okay, that didn't happen. You know, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man. You can't be having these bad takes. Don't be having these bad takes, and then don't go out there on a limb and you start making $500 bets that one of the highest paid players on the Lakers ain't going to start, a young guy in Schroeder, and you really making that a serious bet? Man, I wish I was unblocked over there. I really do. I would have been taking bets with Elder, man. Elder, I might send you some money just to get some more action going, because boy, man, this got to be the easiest bet I've seen in NBA history. Come on, y'all. If y'all made a bet against Elder, y'all need to go rescind that bet immediately. Rescind that bet immediately. All right. No, my title was trolling. Hey, Simba, my title was trolling. I was trolling BadTake TV. Y'all know who BadTake TV is. I call him can't get right. He can't get no takes right. That's all it is. We're going to drop the link. Like I said, I'm on limited time today. I'm going to have to get to the gym in a little bit. You know, but, man, it's just funny. Hold on. Let's make what bet, Tayshaun? Tayshaun, what you want to bet? Oh, hey, Sherry Clark, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. You ain't missing out on nothing. He still got Anna over there. Anna's now over there saying that Elder made a fake IG account as messenger her IG. Everybody she don't like, all of a sudden, it has fake accounts been messaging. It's just completely asinine what's going on over there. Now Elder. I'm talking about one of the most honorable people I've ever known, especially in this YouTube circle. And now Elder, guys, I've never even seen Elder post a thing on IG. Come on, man. Aaron Garnett, yeah, you blocked too. Yeah, anybody with common sense, anybody who think for themselves is blocked over there. You can't block Elder. Elder support the channel too hard. You can't you can't block nobody like Elder. Yeah, but hey, fake news is getting exposed, man. Fake news all over the place. Come on. Hey, how about we do this, y'all? How about we make our decision on this stuff? How about we do our news reporting and we start judging these players personally after the moves are made? Hey, Humble 803. Who said drop part 3? Somebody just said that in the chat. Hey, y'all, part 3 is coming on Christmas Eve, man. I'm giving y'all a Christmas Eve special. Christmas Eve special is going to be crazy because we're going to have the $1,000 Cash App drawing. All right, $1,000 Cash App drawing up until Christmas Eve. I'm gonna give everybody opportunities to get entries, and then on top of that, we're gonna have part 3 dropping. And I really got to drop it now. I mean, you got people running around saying Elder is sending you messages on IG. Come on, man. That those two things don't even sound right. I couldn't condone that right there. That's just slander to the max. Then you get to saying stuff about the man. Like I said, keep it basketball. Do not say nothing about somebody's congregation. He's not, Taj. Elder's not the type. Those are the games. The thing is right here, it's sad when you started getting ether so much. I mean, and she been getting ether so much. Every time she get ether, the person that ethers her all of a sudden has a fake account trying to spam her. CJ ethered her. Now CJ had a fake account. I ethered her. Now I made the fake account. You know, Hoss ethered her. Hoss had fake accounts. Elder's been ethering her. Now Elder got fake IG account. Everybody who ethers her all of a sudden got fake accounts, man. Come on, man. It's a pattern there. I hope y'all starting to see that pattern. If y'all been paying attention to the videos, I've been dropping clues, man. So y'all ain't gotta, y'all ain't not no detectives, man. Y'all not detectives like me. I be dropping clues in the videos. I be dropping subliminals. Y'all don't be catching on to none of it, man. I be trying to give y'all gems, man. I be trying to be funny. The only way y'all be figuring it out is when I have FYF Fred come on and he just spilled the beans straight out, man. DJ Raw, uncut truth, man. Yeah, hey, man, we gotta get DJ, we gotta get DKM out of jail, man. We gotta get some bond money for him. Hey, yeah, they got DKM in jail. He got caught in the street, man. He got caught in the street, man. Ticket to sit William 84 Bird over there. As soon as he said William 84 Bird over there, the man whole channel got shut down, man. They ratted the man out to the feds. What you mean, double E? What you mean, suspect? It's already been identified. It's already facts now. I mean, y'all got to watch part 1 and part 2. Like, as funny as I tried to make part 1 and part 2, y'all, I kid you not, those are all facts. That's what's so crazy, man. Part 1 and part 2, I don't care what people say. You get to crying and said you didn't do it. The facts are the facts, y'all. I don't create the paper trail. They did. It's not my fault. They just stupid and don't know how to cover their trail up, man. You know? That's the fake news game. But I'm going to go ahead and drop this link. What we're going to talk about, I need to know what y'all think about Giannis Antetokounmpo signing with the Bucks, man. How do you feel about it? Do you think the Bucks can build a team around him that's not just sustainable, but can actually win a championship? I think they're headed in the right direction. I think they're going to have to sacrifice some of those young guys to really put themselves in prime position. They're going to have to relinquish what's his name? DiVincenzo. They're going to have to trade that young guy, man. They're going to have to be able to trade him to try to get another third veteran player in there. They have to get somebody else in there. Now, I know, and one thing that I know for a fact is that the Bucks were trying really hard in the offseason to try to get either Spencer Dinwiddie or Karis LeVert from the Nets. They were trying really hard. So, man, so we know that they're looking for that third go-to guy, somebody who can not just play make, but somebody who can also put the ball on the floor and get buckets for themselves. What's good, Big Sneed? Khalil Burton. Snitches get stitches. Now I go, Mike. We ain't got to give out no stitches over here. We just give out a little embarrassment. You know, this ain't real life. I just like to get a good laugh out of them. That's all. It's sad. It's sad that people go to these links on YouTube. I wish it was just all basketball. We can talk basketball, log off, and come back as like it never happened. People hold on to they getting their feelings about too many different things. My channel start growing. Now you're getting your feelings. You know, come on. I don't want to get caught up in that. If you that emotional, like I said, hey, the name of my channel says it all. Forget your feelings, man. Keep your feelings out of it. All right. I don't think we've really had one person on FYF Sports, especially on the live panel, get that emotional. We ain't had nobody cuss out. Go Mike got a little emotional. He started cussing somebody out one day, but we let him know what was going on. Oh yeah, New York. Nah, they might as well change the code up in New York and just go ahead and allow it, Sly. Let me drop this link, man. We got to hold on. Okay, my bad, y'all. I didn't talk for 20 minutes. I ain't even dropped the link. Man, I'm tripping. Ranting like that. Y'all just got to say drop the link, man. Tired of hearing me talk. Hey, man, if I see another THT, Isaac Green, you keep talking about Horton Tucker for the Lakers, man. The man did good in a preseason game. Come on. Slow down on Horton Tucker a little bit, please. Please slow down. No, didn't Kwame Brown drop 35 in a preseason game? Come on, hold the horses, man. Yeah, THT is special. He's special, and he's still going to be on the end of the Lakers bench. How special is he? Like, how special can you be and you still on the end of the bench? He's a good player. He's going to be solid in the league. He is going to be solid, y'all. I'll give y'all that. I like what he's doing. He showed me something in the finals when if Frank Vogel trusted him enough to put him into an NBA Finals game last year over some of the guys that they had on that bench, yeah, then I knew they had something in him if he trusted them to that degree. But he's going to have to wait his turn. He's got to wait his turn. He got to pay his dues. All right. Even if you got the skills in the NBA, sometimes you just got to wait it out. All right. Especially if you're not a lottery pick. And just like Elder said, y'all, what's happening to Horton Tucker is the business of the NBA. If he was a lottery pick, if he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 through 10, 1 through 14, he would be in the lineup. He would be playing. But he wasn't, y'all. And because he wasn't, now he has to pay his dues. That's just the business of the league, y'all.
What's good, y'all?
Hey, yo, salute.
What up, y'all? What's good? What's good?
Hold on, I gotta say, shout out to my hometown of New York. Shout out to the New York Knicks. They're still dumpster juice.
Hey, man. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, the Knicks are back,
Hey,
man.
hey,
The
Lamont.
Knicks are back.
Let me ask you
Hey,
something.
Lamont. Hey,
What's good?
check this out, bro. Hey, I gotta agree with dude, bro. Like LD even said, bro. TAC will get some burn with the second unit, bro, with the bench unit. TAT ain't just gonna sit on the bench. They're gonna give him some burn with the second unit.
Nah, they gonna give him some minutes.
He gonna get minutes, y'all. He's gonna get minutes, but he's not going to be the sixth man of that team. He's not going to be a starter. He's going to be a guy that comes off the bench, can maybe come in some games, explode for 15 to 20 points. But what y'all saw that 33, 35-point game that y'all saw in the preseason that he did against majority G League players, it's
Like
not going to
anytime.
happen in the NBA.
Like basically
But you do
anytime,
notice, like,
the
he did
Lakers,
that. He did that
anytime the
also
Lakers
against
blow
some of
out
the
a team,
starters.
that's when he's gonna
Hey,
Now I'm saying
I
he
want to
did
see him
that.
do
He
it in
did
a
it in
playoff series. If he can do it in a playoff series where the teams have scouted him out and know everything that he does, they know what he favors on the court, what his weaknesses are when they scout him out. I want to see him execute like that when a team has
here
scouted
comes
him
the
out in the
Celtics
playoff.
game.
That's going to define if it actually works. You can pull it off maybe in a regular season game here or there, definitely in the preseason. But right now, teams are trying to figure. Teams don't even care if he gets off right now. They're trying to figure out their own thing. They're trying to figure out their rotations, their sets. I told you, nobody is looking at the score in these preseason games. Only fans are looking at the score.
Hey, Lamont.
let me ask the panel something real quick.
The problem with that is if Taylor Horton Tucker doesn't pan out, it's gonna be Bron's fault.
I mean, you can blame it on him, but I don't think so. Go ahead, Lou Ryder. What you got?
I just want to add the panel. Now you got Giannis locked in for like 5 years. Did you try to make a James Harden move now?
No.
Nah, leave him where he at. I don't think so.
James Harden ain't going nowhere.
You got to make sure that you got to make the deal work for Houston. I mean, you can offer all you want. If you don't have exactly what Houston wants, which they want an all-star, they want a young talent, and they want a draft pick.
Yeah.
So you really think they're going to take Middleton, DiVincenzo, and a draft pick?
Nope.
Hell no.
I'm just saying, even though Giannis signed that 5-year deal, I think it's only like for 2 years because he's going to give them at least 2 years to find out if they're going to put some more pieces around him.
I mean, would they even have enough money to even afford Harden?
I mean, if they gave up DiVincenzo and Middleton, that would be enough to make the trade work. But is it like, again, you got to look at where these teams at. This preseason, the season's going to start next week, y'all. So why am I going to make a blockbuster trade on a shortened season? Like, they can make this blockbuster trade, and they're literally going to have to change up everything that they do offensively. Everybody's roles are going. Everything that you've been working on is now in the trash can, and we're going to do that to bring James Harden in, a disgruntled guy who never mentioned the Bucks as one of the teams he wanted to go to. So we're gonna bring that headache in. Come on.
No, I think they did. I think he did mention like in the last minute, unless that's just fake news.
That's desperation in James Harden. And again, all of this stuff with James Harden, we really need to be careful about the information that's coming through.
Yeah, he said the Bucks and the Heat.
I'm telling you, because if y'all saw the work when he was shooting around the other day, and Taj Mason sent me the video, look at the shirt he was wearing. He had,
with that X.
With the X on the back. So y'all got a target on my back. He'd be sending out subliminals as well. All right. And so a lot of this stuff coming out, I don't. That's why I'm gonna hold off on judging James Harden based off these reports, because as we just saw with Giannis, a lot of these reports are fake news to generate views, to make people talk about it, and again, not a lot of it's not very credible. So we gotta just wait and see this James Harden thing out.
Facts.
I'm gonna wait till James Harden speaks, though. I mean, we don't really know what James Harden's thinking, so we can't really judge him off of what Adrian Wojnarowski is saying and what other people are saying so far.
The Rockets game come on at 8, so yeah, we gonna have to see.
I'm sure from.
Hey, who up here?
Hey, I'm like, can I get that center update? I ain't trusting nothing.
You can't.
Hey, look,
go ahead, Big C. Go ahead.
Joel Embiid with
I'm
the
just gonna give you
Tobias
some
Harris.
good little nugget. Who up here been watching the basketball games or the football game, but they've been having to pay for it?
Hold on, what'd you say? Your mic is kind of muffled. I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I was saying, who up here in the panel been watching all type of sports games, but they have to pay for them?
What you mean pay for them?
Like you have to watch it either on your cable or
NBA
you have to, on League Pass. Who up here watching, but you got to pay for them in order to watch it.
I ain't paying for that shit.
You don't even have to pay for them. You could also go on other websites to watch the
Hold on. I can't. Hey, this is why DKM got his channel suspended. We can't promote watching the games.
Y'all
cannot promote watching the games from other streams that's not legit, man. Go buy it. And if you got any
I was just gonna tell you, go in the Play Store. It's in the Play Store. You get all the games for free.
No, what I do, the cheapest way to do it is I order Sling TV. Sling TV has a deal with the NBA on the NBA League Pass. So normally to buy the big NBA League Pass, if you go straight to NBA.com, it's gonna cost you damn near $200. If you go through Sling, I think you can get the whole league pass for $28.
No. What I was saying is you can go to the Play Store, the Google Play Store, and you can type in NBA. You're gonna see an orange NBA sign come up. It's gonna say NBA streaming. You download that, you got all the games in the world for free, and you download the thing.
I mean, there you go, right there. The thing is, I don't think I haven't heard anybody say that they've had trouble finding these games on TV. I was just saying, different people, some people don't know, but I just want, let y'all know you can go there and you download that and you download the app called MX Player, so to play through the MX Player and it's HD quality, 1080p. Hey, Rob Lloyd, yeah, you're right.
We bust these niggas.
Ticket stub, yeah, that stub is dead.
Speaking of NBA, is everybody playing tonight for Boston and Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, I'm watching that.
Hold on. I need to get everybody's take on Giannis real quick before we get to Boston. We're gonna talk about all these other games. I need to know what y'all think about Giannis. What's up?
Let me cook them on first.
Hold on, go ahead.
Talk one.
Yeah, man. Hey, all I want to say, man. Hey, with Giannis signing that extension with Milwaukee, bro, I feel like it's a major dub for all the small market teams. Because my team, I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan, so my biggest fear is that Ja Morant, he might end up going somewhere after his contract up. But I always felt like, Giannis, he's always been a solid, loyal dude. So I knew he was going to stay with Milwaukee. I don't see him going to no other team unless his agent talked him into going to a big market team so he can get a bigger revenue for his shoes or all his endorsements or whatever. But I think it's a major dub for Milwaukee and all these other small market teams.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody else got something on it? True the King, what you got on Giannis?
Hey man, he got paid. You know what I mean? He was underpaid for a little while now. So I mean, you can say for a while, got underpaid when he signed that $100 million the second contract. So he got paid. He's good for Milwaukee. Definitely good for Milwaukee in that market. So I mean, the other question is basically, you know, what I mean, how can they build a win?
It's facts. What you got on What you got on the Why do you think people made up so many stories? Like, why do you think they made up so many stories to saying that this man is going to leave? Because, and we just talked about this yesterday with Antisocial, talking about if they don't win, he's out. When players don't normally, just because they don't win in one single season, they don't just dip out like that. If they have a good situation, they maybe stay. Why do you think all these stories is coming out? Is it do you think it's some truth to it? Or maybe he changed his mind, or you think it's just fake news?
They just make it a storyline to me. A lot of stuff. Because even when you break down what he said when he was like, he want to go to LA and play with his brothers. He said that first off, his brother's in Milwaukee right now. One of them. Then he said that if you look at that quote, he said in Milwaukee. That's what he said. He didn't say on the Lakers or on another thing. He said in Milwaukee. I was like, I'll be all right with LeBron and AD coming to Milwaukee. That's what he said. So I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of stuff is just sensationalism, man. Just trying to get people emotional and follow your dumbass storyline. That's it.
Root panel.
Hey, Lamar, let me address somebody in the chat room, man. Jason Cross. He said Giannis isn't from America, so that has nothing to do with Ja Morant. Bro, the only reason why I brought up Giannis, man, he's a superstar. Him being from another country has nothing to do with his decision. I'm just saying that as a superstar, you basically set an example that you can stay with the team that drafted you and still have success. That's if he wins a championship. So with him being from Africa has nothing to do with him signing that extension.
But see, my thing, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't care that if he did not sign the supermax and did want to be a free agent, I wouldn't have cared at all. Because again, it's on these players to make these teams responsible for not putting them in winning situations. They don't have a good team around them. You got to hold the team responsible. The thing with the Bucks is they did have a good situation. They were winning. They were getting close. I mean, they failed in the playoffs, but for the last couple of years, they've had the best regular season team in the NBA. That means you just need to make a few small tweaks, and you good. All you got to make a few small tweaks, and you might be right there. But y'all can go ahead though.
No, I was gonna say this. I don't got no problem with. I'm happy for Giannis that he's signing, but like I said on the other thing about the same thing, just because the players sign somewhere doesn't mean they're gonna stay them whole 5 years. And then another thing,
that's true.
That's another thing, bro. Whether we like it or not, if he don't win in 5 years, just say he stay in the 5 years. If he don't win in the 5 years, we may bash him as an individual, but the media is gonna kill him for not winning. For what? I think 12. That'll be 12 years now with Milwaukee. I've been there 7 years already, right?
He'll be 31 years old.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. How many years have you been there? Already 7 years, right? Already, right?
Yeah.
I think
so. That's what I'm saying. Regardless of how we feel about him, the media's gonna kill him because they gonna say, okay, you too good to sit here and not win.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him too.
That's what I'm saying. People gotta realize too. The people that are like what his name? Lou Will said on that other podcast with dang on that name, Gil Arenas. At the end of the day, the people that ain't winning, that ain't never won a ring, of course they're gonna want you to stay with your team and be loyal. But they don't know how it feels to win a ring, bro. If you gonna sit there and you're not gonna win a ring, be prepared to go against the media for not winning. At the end of the day, you gotta get it done, regardless of how you feel. If you don't win, him and Damian Lillard gonna get killed. Damian Lillard already get killed. The only reason why they were trying to respect him because he, you know what I'm saying, he do his thing with the rap battle.
Right. Yeah. I don't get that. Like they always make that. I hear the analogy like they don't take the stairs. They take the other players took the stairs. Now they're taking the elevator. It was like that's because the elevator wasn't around. Like a lot of these players would not have been the same player.
This is what they scared to admit, y'all. They scared to admit that financially, those guys were stupid.
Right.
They were making stupid decisions. It was around.
Lamar, say that again. Say that again. Say that one more time. That was nice, y'all.
Elevator was always there. Ever since free agency's been created, the elevator was there. The NBA owners knew it. The players were financially dumb. And they did not understand. When Pippen signed that long deal for $18 million, that's because he's not financially smart to understand. One of the smartest contract moves that I've ever seen, I forgot the name of the baseball player. Forgot his name. But he signed, they offered him either $10 million in his contract, or he could have like a 25-year contract.
I know who you're talking about.
And it was he got a small percentage. And what he did, he basically said that.
You're talking about Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah, Bobby Bonilla. Yeah. So basically, he's still getting paid, even though he's been retired for years. But he's getting paid like 10, 15 million a year off that contract because he said this long extended contract, if I take this small percentage could be a big chunk if the value of money changes and all of this stuff, and he's still getting paid. So I mean, we got to just be smart. Play for
the Mets, Lamar? I think
the Mets. Yeah, the Mets contract. But he signed that long ass deal and got paid.
Hey Lamar. Hey Lamar.
Yeah, what's up?
You're the only one I know who always speaks facts in regards to these contract issues from back in the day. Because as you stated many times, players over here taking 7 years, $19 million contracts that just wasn't financially wise. You were handicapped. You couldn't go anywhere. And then you couldn't hold management speak to the players, say, hey, get me better players and build a better system around me, because there was nothing they could do. They had no leverage.
None. Right. And to be honest, the Bulls never even flexed their maximum leverage. Like, if Jordan really wanted to flex his muscles and really make the Bulls not do anything. See, what happened was Jordan allowed the Bulls to make too much money off of him. They used him up. And by the time he said he was out, they didn't care. That's what, remember, Elder was talking about on Ticket TV. He said the NBA is a business. The Bulls could have made, how much more money they could have made if they'd allowed that team to stay together? They probably would have got to the finals again. They already collected so much money off underpaying guys for years and years and years. They made their money already. The business side of it said, we don't need you no more. We can restart, and we still good for the next 20 years.
That's why my Bulls set right now.
Hey, what Michael Jordan from? Where he from? Is he from Chicago?
No, he's
from born in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I was gonna say you don't see him trying to build up Chicago, but at the same time, I didn't even know Michael Jordan had a number one pick on his roster. I didn't even know that. In North Carolina, I didn't know he had a number one draft pick on his roster in North Carolina.
Who you talking about, James Worthy?
They say Jordan had a number one draft pick on his roster in North Carolina.
Yeah, that must have been James Worthy.
James Worthy. Yeah, James Worthy was the best player on that team for a while.
Right. So that's not. I just heard that. I was just saying that I didn't know, but it had nothing to do with today. But that's what I'm saying. I don't got no problem with Giannis going back to, like I said, I don't got no problem with Giannis signing that. But he better win, because if he don't, he gonna get killed.
Yeah, that's why I said they got 2 years to convince him that he is worth staying in Milwaukee. Because I think in 2 years he's gonna be asked for a trade.
Oh, okay, Taco.
Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou. I mean, to the King. How much you think Boston will lose?
Yeah, Boston gonna lose tonight. I don't know. It's preseason. So, I mean, I'm just looking at the talent, man.
I think the Celtics gonna win.
Hey, did anybody see that? Did anybody see that Phoenix Sun game? How Chris Paul looked with Devin Booker?
Taco.
You look all right.
You see Dwight Howard.
Chris Paul look like Chris Paul. That boy looking cooked.
The true, like, you're not gonna really see the true form of the Phoenix Suns until the regular season starts.
Regular season starts, right.
They got to figure. The teams are just trying to work out the kinks right now.
Hey,
go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna cut you.
I was about to say, man, with us saying how if it don't work out for Giannis, he gonna get cooked. Then why didn't we get the same respect when Melo re-signed with the Knicks? Everybody's saying that he just wanted the bag. You know, he was greedy, being selfish, and all that other shit.
He was though.
Well, here's the thing. See, well, this is the reason why I knew it wasn't about winning with Melo. Is
He
because
didn't go to the pool.
one, he could have got that money from anybody. Two, he stayed in a losing situation. He never held the team accountable for not building a better winner around him. All right, and he didn't do that. See, Giannis is in a different situation where that team is actually trying. They're a small market team. They free agents are not going to go to Milwaukee. They have to sign guys. At that time, New York could have gotten a lot of players. They got Amari. They went out and were getting guys, but the front office was bad. The coaching was bad, and no coach was there to hold Melo accountable for being a selfish player because he was, and it was just a bad mix altogether. So when you got Chauncey Billups calling you out, saying that you was really only playing for your numbers, I got to go with what Chauncey says. He was your teammate, and he's trusted and respected around the league.
Yep, exactly.
It's funny with Giannis. I didn't feel any indifferent with him staying or him deciding to not sign it to the next. I like Giannis a lot. I wouldn't have had a problem either way with the signing or him just deciding to not sign it to the max. But I will say that owners are loving this because I believe Giannis didn't sign a super max.
Who's playing that music?
I believe if Giannis didn't sign the supermax and he just up and left, it probably, most likely, I'm not saying this is 100% for certain, but most likely it probably would have been the end of small markets having somewhat of a chance. I think we all know they're at a huge disadvantage anyways. But for me, it probably would have been close to over for small market teams.
Yeah, somebody got to turn that TV down in the background.
Who background is that, man? They playing old jams.
Nah, that's the Popeyes commercial.
Oh, that must be anti. Anti, turn
nigga,
that down.
I told you I don't eat Popeyes. Nigga, leave me alone.
Yeah, but all in all, I think the owners are happy that he's signed the supermax. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like that he stayed. I kind of knew he stayed. I knew he was going to stay. I just think he wanted to apply some pressure to the organization to make them make some moves, and they did. They went out and at least tried to make moves. The Bogdanovich trade got botched. They kind of broke some rules to try to make that happen, but that got botched. And
really on Instagram, when I heard when he got on Instagram post, a whole lot of people pissed off that he re-signed with Milwaukee.
They were pissed off that he signed.
Yeah, they were pissed off that he re-signed with Milwaukee. They said, no, why you do that? Like you ain't gonna win nothing there.
Right. You heard what you mean, but you heard what you just said. They mad because they feel like for one, he ain't gonna win, and you stayed there to waste 5 more years. That's why they mad. They feel that way. So that's what I'm saying. Even though he stayed, at the end of the day, that still don't stop player movement. Players still gonna move.
Here's the thing, though. It's 5 years. We can't even predict what's gonna happen in 5 years. So I don't even really care.
We really can't.
Like, I could tell you what happened in the future, but I mean that is what it is. We all, but
man, this nigga Jason
really,
Tatum
does
need to
he have
cut
an
his hair,
opportunity to win? In fact, does he have opportunity to win championship in 5 years in Milwaukee? Because
we don't know, man. We honestly don't know, man.
Ben Simmons still can't shoot.
I mean, no, ain't no surprise, man. They playing their hearts out too, by the way. But you know what I mean? They playing like it's an NBA Finals game. But like,
hey, LeBron Simmons still ain't got no shot.
Okay. So do everybody on this channel think, regardless of whatever help Giannis they bring Giannis, they still can win without him having to learn how to shoot?
No,
hold on. Anti, what you mean?
That wasn't anti.
I'm about to say I ain't saying nothing.
Who said he can't shoot? Who said Ben Simmons can't shoot?
Nigga still ain't shooting.
Do over me.
Come on, man. Ben Simmons can't shoot.
Hold on. You talking about Giannis?
Hold on.
Man. You talking about Giannis?
No, I thought somebody was talking about Ben Simmons in the background.
I am talking about that nigga. He's still
Hold
on
on.
the
What you
team.
mean? How can he not
Nigga,
shoot?
he can shoot.
He
And I'm
perfect
watching
from
the
the
game
field.
right now.
He perfect
That
from the
nigga ain't
field.
hit a jumper yet. Fuck
You
you,
said who
mean?
can shoot? Ben
He 2
Simmons
for 2
can't
from the
shoot.
field. He 2 for 2 from the
No
field.
jumper, nigga. He hitting layups. Fuck out here. I'm watching the
Don't
game.
do that. You
Then
don't do
stop him.
that.
Then stop him
Hey
from getting the
yo,
layup.
yo,
Hey, yo,
man, that man
QB,
Lamont got
they go that rookie.
Philly roots on the low, man. He got Philly roots on the low, man. Don't let
Nigga still
listen.
ain't shooting.
Beanie Siegel is cousin, man. Like, come on, man. We
Show
all
that.
know what it is.
That
Beanie
nigga Joel
Siegel is
Embiid
cousin,
jacked up
man.
5 jump
He
shots in a
related to
row.
Wallow. He related to Wallow and Gillen, man. He
Hold
ain't
on.
slick
Jason
though, man.
Krause had a question for the panel. He said, what major moves, trades, or big signings did Milwaukee make before this season? I mean, they got Drew Holiday. That's big. They tried to get Bogdanovich.
They got Bobby Portis.
But what I'm saying is, how many teams Drew Holiday been on?
Don't do that. Don't. I know what you trying to go with, but don't do that, man.
Nah, he right because I was watching him the
No,
other night, bro.
I'm not.
Don't do that.
Holiday do not fit with the Bucks, bro.
I'm
That
not
don't even
down.
no. Come on, yo. Come
Who
on,
don't fit with the Bucks?
No.
Don't fit with the Bucks?
This is what I'm saying, bro. This all I'm saying.
You said
This
Drew
how
Holiday.
people talk about these different players. They're just like Kelly Oubre. I like him, but he done been on 5 different teams. It's a
That's a lie. He been with 2. That man been on 3. You boost it up. Don't boost it up. Don't boost it up.
Hold on. Y'all act like don't act like Kelly Oubre
they played for multiple teams.
Kelly Oubre wanted to stay in Washington. He was mad when he traded.
That man Drew Holiday played on 3 teams and
Yeah, this only his
how
third
many
team.
years?
No, I'm
Drew
saying
Holiday played in
I got nothing
Philly,
against Kelly Oubre, but
New
what I'm
Orleans,
saying
and
is
Milwaukee.
I don't got nothing against Kelly, but I'll take him any day. But what I'm saying is Drew Holiday done been on how many teams?
And helped them win. Everywhere he went at, they had some type of winning culture. Everywhere he went at.
But why did they get rid of him though?
I mean, you
Dude,
just say
he's only been on 2 teams in 2 years. What do you expect, bro?
I mean, you may be right, but you can say the same thing about Rondo, Dwight Howard. They were on 3 or 4 different teams. They won last year.
You say Rondo?
I don't understand what's your point, bro. It makes no sense.
No. What I'm saying is, bro, it's the reason why players getting moved around like that. If you're nice, you ain't gonna be on too many teams like that.
That's not true. That's
I
not
mean,
That's
so
not true.
LeBron's a bad player for going from Cleveland to LA.
Well, he's a free agent though.
Oh, he told that, but that's a difference. If they trade me, then I got a problem. If they trade me the 3 or 4 different teams, me as a person, I'm gonna feel like, damn, I'm God, man. Like, why they keep trading me?
That's not true though.
That's
The team is okay, but here's the thing though. The team, you make it seem like they traded Drew Holiday and the team got way just much better after that. It's not the case.
I'm not saying. Then he get traded from Philly.
Right, but you have a point. But I understand, but my whole thing, but I don't understand what you're saying because you will make a point if he had left, right, and they automatically started winning more after he left. Then it's like okay.
That's in my opinion, but Drew Holiday don't move the needle for me, bro. Like he is not.
I hear you.
He's nice, but he ain't okay. Go get me Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, bro.
I tell you this. Drew Holiday, one of the most underrated players in this generation. He may not be a Hall of Famer, but ain't a lot of people that can do what Drew Holiday can do. That's just fact.
And on top of that, he's better than Eric Bledsoe too.
You'll take Drew Holiday or Oladipo. Which one?
But hold on. But what you're saying is this: what if you're basing it off of always winning? Because when you go to winning, that's a team accomplishment. When you're talking about an individual player, individually, he's one of the best defenders in the league. He's one of the best. He can get to the rim. He's a good playmaker. Individually, you put him on the right team in a different situation, maybe that team can be better. You start talking about wins and losses.
He's a guard nightmare. He's a guard. He's literally a guard nightmare every night.
So basically, you're saying you want to take CP3 even though he got traded 2 times in like 3 years?
Say what number?
I said, so you're saying you wouldn't take CP3 even though he got traded like 2 times in like the past 2 years?
Yeah, I mean CP3 is I know what I'm getting with him, but the way y'all break it down to me, it makes sense what y'all saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying the way y'all break it down to me, it's more understanding to me. Like you said, it depends on what situation they put him in. So, like you said, him going to Milwaukee, it may do something. You know what I'm saying? He may put them over the hump. It's just the way y'all broke it down to me. Now I understand it more.
No, I think because this happens in the GOAT conversation. We start talking about team accomplishments as if they're individual awards. They're not. Sometimes, like Wilt Chamberlain, he was one of the greatest players we've ever seen. His team just wasn't as good as the Celtics team. So do we run around saying, "Oh, he was 2-4 in the finals. He's trash"? No, you don't take that away from Wilt because you understand he played in an era where he was just going up against the better team. That happens sometimes.
Also, if you want to judge individual when it comes to helping their team win, you also like.
Hey, Lamont, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up, Luke?
Why
and
did
the
this
reason I
whole
said that because a lot of players be saying, "Oh, well, he went and got him Drew Holiday, so that made him want to stay 5 more years." And I'm like, I don't know about that. So that's why I said that. But go ahead,
Bro, they got a whole band out here. Come on, Sixers, though. Y'all gotta take an L with this.
But they didn't just get Drew Holiday. They got a lot of guys. They bolstered that bench. They brought in more vets. They brought in more length. They brought in more defense. They did a lot with their team.
Right. I didn't mean to cut Dude off. Let Dude go ahead. He was going to say something.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Like, the whole GOAT thing really don't matter to me. Ain't it about the team? Ain't about being at the right place at the right time to win games, to win championships and all that. Like, the whole GOAT thing really don't matter to me.
I don't
like, I'm the thing.
Go ahead.
I'm like the thing matters to me is if you're at the right place, the right time, in the right system, you're gonna win championships.
I know, but that's not necessarily true because every player. See, here's the thing: like you a player, like of course, okay, like we gotta stop. Like the championship thing, we gotta stop holding that. We hold that way too much weight when it comes to individual players because it's a team of confidence at the end of the day. But how to judge how somebody's individual greatness is. How much did they did for a team? You know what I mean? That's when you start judging on who's better, whoever case may be.
Let me ask y'all this though. Say LeBron been to the finals how many times? 10 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So they say I hear this a lot. LeBron done lost 6 times, and he done picked this team. So if he done been to the finals 10 times, say if he would have won all 10 times. Wouldn't they hold that against him? Look, you went all 10 times and you won. Look, you had to go get help each time. So, of course, you're supposed to win, right? And you can't win either way, right?
Well, Big Sneed, I asked somebody this question. I forgot who it was. I said, if LeBron, instead of being 4-6, I said, if he was 8-2 in NBA Finals, would he be the GOAT? And they said no. So at the end of the day, when I heard that, I said, well, you're a lost cause. There's no debating with you because there's nothing LeBron can do to be better than whoever you have above him in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah, like people use championships way too
so
much.
It's never going to be an honest conversation because anybody who puts LeBron out of the top 5 in NBA history is because they're getting too emotionally invested into this. They don't like him as a player.
To me,
people hold championships way too much, man.
To me, I would look at it like this. I would look at it like, LeBron, the second man in NBA history that can get the 10 NBA finals. Because the first man who ever did it was Bill Walton, and the second man is LeBron James. Because I would look at it that way. I ain't looking at it like confidence. I'm just looking at the LeBron is the second man in history to ever do that.
Mm-hmm. So. I mean, LeBron's accomplished a lot. He's never going to get his credit. I mean, I've come to understand. This is why I don't really like debating that too much because I see that there's nothing he can do to make people who don't like him happy.
6-0.
Because I just watched LeBron have one of the most efficient NBA playoff runs I've ever seen. He played some of the best basketball of his career. And after he won, I heard people say that he was stat padding. That tells me right there. That just tells me right there that there's no way you're honestly watching the game of basketball if the only thing you can take away from that is to say he was stat, whether you like him or not. Yeah. That was one of the most efficient playoff runs I've ever seen.
And they said he got a Mickey Mouse ring. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, now you diminish. Well, see, that's what I mean. But we know where that stems from. We know where that narrative stems from.
Michael Jordan, he's 6-0.
They were quick to call Jimmy Butler the best player in the world. Like, come on, man.
Hold on, go ahead, Anton.
The crazy thing is,
when Jordan back in the day, he be up by 30, he's still in the game. Oh, that's that killer mentality. He a killer. He a killer. That's that killer mentality. But LeBron up in the game up by 30. Oh, he's stat pad. What's up, boy?
Yeah, but see, what makes that that I can understand that coming from just the common fan, people who haven't played at a high level of basketball. But when you played at a high level of basketball, anybody who's played even high school, you know that if you're in a high pressure playoff championship type game, that coach is going to leave his best players in until 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. And when the game is locked up, the bench walk-ons and bench players, y'all can go ahead and get y'all little shine in for 30 seconds. But you look at the NCAA tournament. I don't care if Duke is winning by 30 points. Them starters going to stay in that game until about 45 seconds on the clock. Not 1 minute, not 3 minutes, not 4. They're going to wait till that game is locked in stone. That's what happens in all levels of play. Again, it's sad when I know people who actually play the game are saying that stat pad and stuff, because now I know it's just all coming from emotions. It's not coming from a true, honest basketball take, because that's what makes it more sad right there when you have people who actually hoop using that as a legitimate excuse. It's sad.
I'm sorry, Lamar. I'm like this. If you about 30 or 20, why are you still in the game? Because I don't want my superstar to get hurt just in case.
Anything can happen.
Man, you never know.
I'll tell you this:
start walking your ass down.
If I'm blowing somebody else, don't take me out no game. Don't take me out of the game. Let me play this, man.
Man, you never know, man. Look at the Clippers, man.
Look what happened to the Clippers. All them damn huge deficits they gave up.
I mean, twice, two different times. I mean, the
reason Robert Williams with the block.
The reason I feel that way
when the Rockets came back too. Come on, bro.
The reason I feel that way because what happened to my Chicago Bulls when Derrick Rose got hurt.
That's a little bit different, though.
Oh yeah, when y'all lost to the Sixers.
Hold on. But Luke, that's extremely rare.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that what happened right there was extremely rare. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I was watching this game on TV live. The UConn women were playing another team. It was called UMass Lau.
Howard.
They beat the team. They beat this team 79-23. But I'm gonna tell you how many minutes the starters played. All the starters played at least 27 to 30 minutes in a game that they won 79-23. So that just tells you right there, when you get to a higher levels of play, coaches just ain't bringing in bench players just to bring them in. That's not how it works. And all these games matter. People trying to get, coaches still got a lot to figure out. It's just sad. That stat padding argument is just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. There's no such thing as stat padding in NBA.
Stupid.
That man just a Tatum, man.
Yeah, I'll probably like that because I get paranoid when I know I got a good team. I know I got a good team, and I see them blowing out another team. I don't want my star to get hurt. I want them to be at least play the whole season.
Hey, if stat pad was a thing, then Taylor Horton Tucker, all he did was stat pad the other night to get his point. Exactly. See how people can pick and choose when to use it, because he got all his points really in garbage.
I was trying to say that. I was trying to say that last night, but they called me a hater. And used to do stat pad, man.
But that's why I don't never discredit going out in an NBA game. I don't care if it's preseason. It's hard to get 30 points in an NBA game. It's hard to It's hard to get points in the fucking 30, 40 points in a YMCA league.
Right.
If I'm being honest.
Defense on.
Let me ask you something, Lamar. Hey, that game that Kobe scored 81 points.
Yeah.
Was it a close game or was it a blowout?
I can't remember.
I mean, they took off in the third. They took off in the third. Yeah, it was a blowout in the third. Yeah. Okay, so it was a blowout. Like I said, I told my son, if he was in the game and he scored 81 points, he asked me would I be proud. I told him hell no, because you on the team. You scored 81 points on the team.
You tripping.
And you happy about that? Like, get your team involved. That's just me.
You was wilding.
No. Hold on. You
you
score 81. I'm gonna be mad. If you score 81, I'm gonna say I'm mad you didn't score 100. That's what I'm gonna say.
Because bro, you selfish, bro. You got 4 other people on your team.
That's not selfish. Oh, that's not selfish when you win the game, man. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, you gotta feed the healthy. You gotta feed the hot hand, bro. Like I don't really
Hold on. But you know what? I've been on teams where when somebody get hot, it's fun for us to keep feeding them to see how much he can score. Like I'm not even if one of my best shooters gets hot, well, fuck it, we're gonna keep feeding you. I want you to hit 9, 10 threes. I want to see what you.
And it's Kobe Bryant. And it's Kobe Bryant.
Like this.
Okay. So if y'all out there on the court, who you want to play with? Who you want to play with on the court? Jordan or LeBron?
It all depends.
I'm gonna win. I want to play with Jordan.
I'll probably get. Hold
on. I'm just gonna defer to what Phil Jackson said. Phil Jackson said he's taking LeBron.
Go ahead. The reason why I said it because if I'm on the court, at least I know LeBron. So I'm gonna get the ball.
I'd rather have LeBron James. Not really.
Me personally, with my attitude, I can't play with Jordan, dog. Because you called me on
the reason why
I'm gonna knock your head off, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm a man at the end of the day, boy.
The reason why I would rather have, if I had to pick between Jordan and LeBron, the reason why I would have LeBron James is because you like with Jordan, he won a lot of championships, but you're not gonna you can't really build you can't really have any star come and play with Jordan because at the end of the day,
hold on, I'll tell you this though.
Hold on, let me finish.
No, because at the end of the day, he a scorer first. Like with LeBron, you can't like let's say if you have Michael Jordan on your team, you can't have another guy like Kobe come and play with Jordan and be the most successful as possible. Like, see, if you have LeBron James, you can have a Jordan, you can have a Kobe, you can have any superstar come, and you can have any player come and play around him because he can score the rock and he's a pass first player. So that's why I'd rather have LeBron on my team.
That's what I'm saying because people don't
right. But I'll tell you this.
On the block, go ahead.
But that's not necessarily true because I'll be honest with you, I feel that Michael Jordan type of archetype is more efficient when it comes to helping winning a team.
In this era, I'm picking LeBron. If I was in the '90s, I'm picking Jordan because in the 90s, there was no archetype that could guard Jordan. He was just.
I'm just talking about that archetype period that scored like that Michael Jordan Kobe archetype is a very effective when you build a right team around it. It's more effective than that LeBron James type of style.
If you switch
but true to King. But Kobe and Jordan both showed you that it can be a disaster if you don't.
I mean, but I'm just looking at it as how they help their team win. Okay, and I understand that, but I'm looking at it at how they help a team win. Kobe 5-2. Jordan 6 helped his team win 6 championships. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, he put role players and people around.
Yeah, but True to King, look at all the things you have to have in place to make Kobe and Jordan as great as they were. Not only did they have to have some of the greatest players in NBA history alongside of them, they both had to have the greatest coach of all time coaching them. Because LeBron has never had one of the greatest coaches of all time coaching him, and he's never had one of the greatest players of all time playing alongside of him. He's done a lot.
Right, I agree with that. But what other archetype? Right, but what other person that play like LeBron won a championship, like on the level of LeBron? That's what I'm saying.
But nobody's played like LeBron.
No, I'm saying.
If you swap places, right? Who said the reason why everybody bashed LeBron because they want him to be like Jordan, have that killer mentality. But if they would have never seen that firsthand, they would saw the way LeBron played firsthand. People wouldn't be saying that. If they would have seen the way LeBron played first, you know what I'm saying? Like just say before Jordan, LeBron came and he played like he playing now. Then Jordan they'll be saying, "Oh man, Jordan ain't playing. He ain't playing the game right." So the reason why they say that is because Jordan played the game different first before LeBron, so they feel automatically the way Jordan played, that's the right way to play. That ain't in no rule book. I don't see that in no rule book. Okay, the way Jordan played, that's the right way to play basketball.
Well, that because Jordan set the standard, though. You know what I'm saying? Any player that come up behind him, they gonna always compare him.
I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, because they already established him as the GOAT. you know what I'm saying, at the retire. So any other player that come behind him, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, Jordan did it this way, so you gotta do it that way because he's the standard.
See, the difference between LeBron and Jordan. The reason why I would take LeBron. I mean, LeBron's he's a chameleon. Like he can play. He can play a bunch of different ways. Like one game he can facilitate and and be the floor general of the game and kind of control the game. And another game he can completely take over a game and score every point. So with Jordan, he's not really as much of a chameleon. Like he's more of a scorer first, and he's a really good one-on-one defender. But I mean, he's not really.
Man,
but he's.
I'm careful. Y'all just want to shine, man. Y'all just want to shine, man. Y'all just care about wanting to shine. I don't care about this getting dub. No, hey, y'all talk about y'all want the ball in your hands and all that stuff, man. I just care about wanting to shine.
And this the thing. When you hear Jordan, when you hear other players talk about Jordan, you hear about how many points he scored and how aggressive and all that was. When you hear other players talk about LeBron James, bro, they don't even talk about his game on the floor. What makes him such a good player? Well, everybody say his IQ of the game. He said he know his defensive calls before you even know your calls. Like he can break down your defense before he let you know, hey, stay here, hey, don't move, stay there. Like
I'm so glad you said that, bro. Keep going.
Gilbert Arenas was like, hey, Gilbert Arenas had told a story. He was like, bro, he said no lie. When LeBron James was 20 years old, he was in the NBA. We was at his house. He was like, he was just built different. He is watching plays as we playing cards. He was dissecting plays on playbook, and we up here playing cards. He was like, I knew right then and there that dude was gonna be different.
Yeah,
everybody
y'all say
the same thing.
But y'all say Jordan
crazy.
Or y'all saying Jordan to have no IQ at all. That's what
I'm not saying that.
You ain't never heard players say that was his best
IQ.
He doesn't. Hey, I'm not saying that at all. But my thing is this though. I'd rather play with if I'm on a team, I want to know, listen, this is going to be the role's going to be. It ain't going to be no flip. This is not going to be the role's going to be. This is going to be like night in and night out. This is exactly going to be the roles is. This is where I'm going to be at. This is what I'm going. Okay, if I'm good at this is what I'm going to do. Because if you notice, a lot of them role players, some the Jordan played with, got a lot. They was specialty players, and they helped their team win.
I rather play on the.
Yeah, I rather play with teams I like.
We gotta go one at a time.
You know,
make sure we not. Make sure we not just yelling out and then talking over guys.
I rather play.
Y'all hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you see, that's just like if you heard, if y'all can, when they type in the DeMar DeRozan, and it just happened like that, like 2 or 3 days ago, bro. He said it when he was in the Raptors. He say, man, LeBron is a different animal. He say, man, we had a play when we was trying to run the play or whatever, and I messed up on the play. He said LeBron told him, you were supposed to be over here. And he was like, dude, how you know our play? Like he told him straight up where he's supposed to be at on this play. He said LeBron know the play before he even come out. He said that's how special that man is. The man know your own playbook. So I'm saying Anti not lying, bro.
Big Sneed, I don't want to use that. That's just one of the things that makes LeBron the lead in what he does. That don't take away from what Jordan did. That don't mean Jordan didn't have good IQ. Again, Jordan destroyed his era with his skills that he had. And the skill set that he had didn't require as much IQ because he wasn't asked to do as much. He just needed to go out there and score. Right, and he had a team around him. He had a team good enough around him to where they could do everything else. If they needed a 3-point shot, they had Hodges, they had Kirk. Right, if they needed a playmaker, they had Scottie Pippen, they had Ron Harper, they had B.J. Armstrong, they had point guard. Right, if they needed, they had a little bit of everything. If they, if they needed to go small ball lineup, they had Rodman, they had Tony Kukoc. Right, they had everything you needed to be great. Jordan just needed to play his role in the triangle.
Exactly.
Great in his role.
That's why I said.
That's why I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. People don't realize at the end of the day, I like LeBron, and if it came down to, like I said, I don't give a person who better than that person. If you make me who I got number one on my book, yes, it's LeBron. But that's just like me telling my child, everybody tell their child, when you grow up, I want you to be better than me. I like LeBron, he my number one, but I'm gonna always say it's somebody gonna come out be better than LeBron. It's somebody gonna be better than Jordan. It's somebody gonna be better than the next person after LeBron. That's the only thing
Jaylen
that people
Brown
got.
trying to yam
Damn,
that bitch.
Jalen Brown. Yeah, you saw that.
Jaylen
Man,
Brown
like,
trying to yam that bitch.
Shit.
that's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
know
People
y'all.
got to remember somebody gonna be better than the next
Yeah. I ain't
person,
seen
bro.
that.
Hold on. We got a super chat question. He said, "Why would Giannis be satisfied with the Bucks making one major move at the end of his contract after having him for several years?" I mean, the thing is, you got to ask Giannis why he wanted to stay. At the end of the day, even before they made any trades, y'all, even before Drew Holiday got there, even before they tried to trade for Bogdanovich, he's already said on 4 different occasions he's re-signing with the Bucks as long as they are winning. He's already said this. So I don't think it was about making a certain move. He just wanted to be around a winning franchise. They've been a winning franchise for the last couple of years.
Hey, look, check this out. I'm gonna show you something on my car. I just got this shit dead. Hey, I'm gonna show you something. Turn my camera on. Watch this.
You put that on your car?
This on my car, bro. I swear to God, if y'all know LVZ talk, hey, text him or talk to him and say, hey, what sneak you put on the back of his car? He'll tell you, bro. LeBron, my guy, but I keep it real, bro. Like, come on, they just me.
Hey, where'd you get that decal from? That decal kind of nice, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fire.
Y'all can see it good.
Yeah,
we can see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had downloaded it off the internet, and I called my people, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you put this on the back of my car?" And they was like, "Yeah." So they told me to shoot it to them. I sent it to them an email. They put it on there. It took them less than 2 hours. They put it on there.
Oh, dang, that's smooth.
Great.
I ain't gonna lie. That looked nice, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That boy got the goat mobile, don't it?
But don't show Myron Jones. Myron Jones gonna put that on all his windows.
Jones.
He gonna put it on all his windows.
Still, that said on the bottom. Only player in their history to win with 3 different teams.
Hey, be careful! Nobody try to steal your car, man.
But you know what? The crazy thing about it, my barber said that he said, "Boy, you brave." He said, "You gonna have these pissed off Michael Jordan fans mad? They might put a rock between you and them."
Hey, Lamont.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, this is somewhat off topic. I was listening to your show yesterday, and why were y'all in True the King and Anti making fun of Goat Mike and he spelled resume wrong? Come on, man.
Nah, he be doing it on purpose, though. That man be doing it on purpose, though. Like,
Nah. You know what I normally do is like, if y'all don't know, man, if he has a spelling, all you gotta do is hit him up in the comments and be like, yeah, just fix this. I'll text him and be like, you gotta fix this in the title.
Say what it is. Say what.
But at the end of the day, Goat Mike did say in the comments, he said, I do it on purpose.
That's
to
what
get
he be
attention.
doing. Go might be joking.
He opened the door. He opened the door to get ether because he said he does it on purpose.
But say, well, let me break something down to you. This FYL sports, bro. We don't care about no feelings over here.
Fuck you.
Ain't no sensitive dudes over here. You heard me? Any nigga can get cooked with anything he come over here with. You heard me?
Forget your feelings, man.
I'll holler at y'all boy later.
All right, Nate, man. Appreciate you coming in, man.
All right, though, man.
Yeah. What I was saying.
What
I was saying is that I'd rather have a player that can play in any circumstance. I don't feel like Jordan can play in any circumstance. Like I've seen LeBron play in many different circumstances. And
what makes you say that?
Huh?
What makes you say he can't play in any circumstance?
Because when he tried to bring the ball up against Orlando and he got it ripped from behind.
I've seen LeBron play on bad rosters and take them very far. I haven't seen MJ play on any. I haven't seen MJ play on any bad rosters and take them far. Never.
Yeah, but that's not the art. That's not what you said, though. You said about the.
I'm saying everybody.
But CA, you got to be fair. You got to be fair.
You got to go about
just like a good team or a bad team. That's still a team accomplishment. If the team is bad, you can't put it all on Mike. You gotta blame the team. So I don't just. And again, we can talk about Jordan having some losing seasons, but I think you get into a gray area there because those teams were bad because of the team, not because of Jordan.
Yeah,
right. Just like the teams are good, those teams weren't just good because of Jordan. They were good because the team around them.
Yeah,
you gotta be fair both ways.
But Lamar, Jordan did out the mud.
Yeah, if Jordan did
Jordan
take
didn't get
it
nothing
before,
out the mud. He didn't get nothing out the mud.
right. If Phil Jackson, before Phil Jackson got there, he did take a team to 7-game series in Eastern Conference Finals, and he played it with a different role. So I mean,
Jordan, I think Jordan was what 29 before you won his first NBA championship.
Yeah.
It's never easy when you first get in the league. It takes at least 6 to 7 years almost.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Just me personally, I just like that archetype. You play great defense on the other end, and you just be a go-to scorer. We need a bucket. You were that guy, and you would just surround you with role players that's like the Dennis Rodmans or the Scott Pippins. That's me personally. If I'm building a team, me specifically, if I'm a GM or something, I'm looking for. Listen, I need a go-to scorer, two-way player. Look at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, a perfect example. Somebody won multiple championships. Guy, he's a two-way player, great offensive end, great on defensive end. You know what I mean? You put role players around him, and he gonna win.
To me, you need a point guard that can manage the game. You need a guy who
you don't need. I understand that you need a decent point guard. You don't need a great point guard. You need a you don't that. Truth be told, though, how many great point guards win championships? Not a lot.
JR needed his ass checked.
Man, that nigga a troll, man.
What happened?
Need his ass checked.
JR.
What'd he say?
I test Kobe and LeBron are better than MJ. Kobe is the most prolific scorer, and LBJ is the most complete player. Well, I'm gonna say this about. I disagree, but I say this about Kobe. I say this about Kobe. I say this about Kobe scoring. Hold up. I say this about Kobe scoring. Kobe,
baby Kobe.
Hold up. You can say all you want to, right? But when efficient. Hold up. That's y'all y'all gotta stop saying the efficiency. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't. It doesn't mean. Listen, Jason Kidd wasn't efficient. He took teams to the finals, though.
We ain't talking about Jason Kidd, nigga. We talking about
but you said about efficiency. You said efficiency, right? That's what you said. You use that out of nowhere. You just said efficiency out of nowhere.
Kobe, because man, hey, RIP to that man with that man.
Kobe,
man, let's not.
Hold on. How does efficiency?
The nigga can shoot you in a game or out of a game.
No, but that's not true. Here's the fact about Kobe compared to Mike. The fact is, Kobe saw tougher defenses. He saw the zone.
That's fact, exactly.
He saw traps. He saw man-to-man. All Jordan saw was a one-on.
That's what I'm going to. Right. That's why I was going. Yeah, that's why I was going at Lamont. And like I said, and also when we see players on fire, Kobe is the best player I've seen when he's on fire. When he's on a hot streak,
Klay Thompson.
No, he's not. It's Kobe Bryant. I see Kobe score 81 points. What are you talking about? I see Kobe score 81 points. I see Kobe score 81 points.
Thompson do 61 and 3/4.
It's not the same. It's not the same, dude.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, dude.
They set him.
Not the same. Not the same, dude. And you already know. But here's the thing: Klay Thompson did that. We also had other scores on his team. And you got to also have to worry about.
Well, y'all niggas got excuse.
Kobe, let's be real. When Kobe was on fire, no matter what the circumstances was, come on, man, let's be real.
True.
When Kobe,
I'm like it though. I think without Klay Thompson, there ain't no Steph Curry where he is right now. Because Klay Thompson did help Steph Curry out a lot.
That's a fact. But I'm saying this though: we scored that 60 points. You got to put that
what? Hello, say that again.
I think Klay Thompson really helped Steph Curry a lot. But
it goes both ways. It goes both ways. But I agree that it goes both ways.
MMA Chap keep asking for the link. I just gave you the link.
But Klay Thompson helps Steph Curry a lot. It goes both ways.
I'm saying when team got focused on Steph, when team got focused on Klay Thompson, that leaves Steph Curry wide open a lot. And that really helped his game,
First of all, ain't no team ever left Steph Curry wide open. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Coming out pin down the screens, nigga. Ain't no team coming down there leaving Steph Curry wide open.
That's a lie. That's a lie, Todd. It's a lie, Todd. You know how many times I see Steph Curry wide open at first of all,
coming out screens and pin downs.
First of all, Todd, when Steph Curry passed that half court line, that man's dangerous. So I don't know what you talk about. That's open to me. When he passed that half court line, he open. He gonna shoot. He made pull that. You just say he won't be open.
What Klay Thompson got to do with that?
Man, listen, it's either him as him got hot like that when he scored 60.
So
You said
bro.
you compare the 60 to 81
It
points.
ain't got
Come
nothing
on,
to do with
dog.
how cold Steph Curry
You compare 60 points to 81 points. That's what you did.
Nigga, them 60 points came in 3 quarters and he set the rest of the fucking game.
And them 81 points came in majority.
Ain't no blowout, nigga.
Quarters.
Stat padding.
It's not stat
But
padding. I don't know what you're talking about.
But here's the thing. Kobe never had a teammate like Klay Thompson who would shoot lights out like that. Kobe had to do it on his own.
They already know. You already know.
Taking all the shots, nigga.
Nick Young.
No, listen. I don't know why you saying that like he wasn't.
Nigga taking all the motherfucking shots.
I don't know why you saying that like he didn't have a great career, like he didn't win. But you okay? That's
talking about. I'm not hating on Kobe,
okay, you saying that, but you saying like you saying he didn't win.
That man was efficient.
But you saying, listen, y'all. That don't. What is it? Listen, we got. Hold up. We gotta have a conversation about efficiency. What is that? What is efficiency really? Okay, does like y'all use efficiency way too much.
So you hold on.
Y'all, come on. Y'all really do.
You scored 30 points on 25 shots. Nigga, you mean to tell me you a dog doing that?
Yo, yeah, if you help your team win, what are you talking about? If you help your team win is all that matters.
True.
You help your team win is all that matters.
But true.
Fuck out of here, man.
But true. If you look at Kobe's numbers in his career, his best scoring seasons, the Lakers weren't that good. They were going home in the first round and sometimes missing the playoffs. When he was there, every year he averaged like 37. They went home in the first round or missed the playoffs completely. So it does.
But he had to in them circumstances because of the team. Now he had a better team. He didn't have to do all that. That's the thing they told James Harden.
What I'm saying is he had Shaq. He wanted the team to himself. He got what he wanted, and then he got in a position where it's like, okay, this is much harder than I thought it was going to be, and we can't win.
Not only that, Phil Jackson and him butted heads so much to the point Phil Jackson quit, and then what happened? That nigga started losing. Oh, I need my coach back. Boy, fuck out of here, boy.
He needed as great.
I need my coach back.
That's cool. That's cool. Y'all can hate on Cole. Listen, at the end of the day, all that being said, him not being efficient, when he helped his team win. He helped his team. At the end of the day, he helped his team win. That's a fact. I don't care what y'all talking about.
And true.
That's all that matters.
Hold up.
Let's make that clear.
But true. At that time, that Kobe and no Lakers team had enough on that team to beat the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks because they wasn't they like the two best teams in the West at that time.
Yeah,
you had Dallas, you had San Antonio, you had Phoenix. They were the three best teams in the West at that time.
Nigga, he blew a 3-1 lead. Nigga, I want to hear that.
Man, come on,
man. Y'all need to stop on that shit.
No, hold on. Anti the team blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah,
I don't want he's the alpha, nigga. He blew a 3-1 lead.
That's cool.
And the reality of it,
talk about his wins too, though. Talk about how he helped his team win 5 championships too.
Man, you really want to get gangster?
Talk about that. Talk about that.
True, and the reality of it is
nigga, to me, he not even 5 and 2.
Hold on. Let everybody chime in.
2 for 2.
That's
go ahead, Sean.
Right there.
I'm just saying, true. And the reality of it, as great as Kobe was, and nobody's saying he wasn't great. He didn't win without Phil Jackson, and he didn't win without having a dominant big man like Shaq. And again, when they went and got Pau Gasol, that's when they started winning. So those years,
you need a team to win, though.
It mattered. They weren't winning. They weren't that good. He was putting up numbers, but they weren't good.
Bro,
nobody denied that man didn't. I didn't say he didn't need Phil Jackson. Nobody saying that. That's a scapegoat. Everybody
don't forget what I told you.
He needed Phil Jackson.
Niggas started capping for Kobe when Kobe died.
I don't cap for Kobe. First of all,
hold on.
Nobody not gonna say
and that's fact. That's fact.
First of all, I watched Kobe. First of all, I watched Kobe. I seen Kobe.
Hold on. Kobe played in the toughest defensive era of all time. That's statistically fact. Statistically, that's factual.
Not that
you can y'all, if you're a 90s fans, you can act like the 90s was in the 90s. They still the average score over 100 a game in the 90s. I don't know what y'all talking about defense. They're averaging 101 points a game. It wasn't until early 2000s when teams was averaging like in the mid 90s, the low 90s, but the game got
man.
slowed down so much because the defenses were too good. That
and checking the end zone deep in the early 90s.
Kobe
like,
had to deal with
zone.
Kobe had this is Kobe's. Jordan did not want to deal with what Kobe dealt with. Jordan went to the league and said, "Don't do that zone stuff. It's going to take away from individual players' greatness." If Jordan was smart enough to make sure he told the league that he had enough IQ to know that zone would have slowed him down. So you got to look at Kobe's era and be like, his efficiency was going to be skewed because defenses were tougher.
Like, come on, man. Y'all got everybody. Hold on. Name me a player in this era. Name me a player in the era that was efficient. That was a guard. It was no guard that was a super efficient in that era he came with. So I don't know why people use that argument.
It was some efficient guards in that era, but it just depends on how you define efficiency. Are we talking shooting efficiency or just
all around? Besides Ray Allen, or like Reggie Miller.
How you gonna say besides Ray Allen?
I'm just saying
that's two people. That's two. I only named two people. Name me a bunch of players that were super efficient in that era with guards with Kobe. You can't name him.
I'm just
name niggas that was taking shots like that nigga in that era.
And this is the real, right? In one season, this is statistical fact. In one season, Kobe took more shots than his next two teammates took in the combined 2 seasons. I don't think that's efficiency.
You can't apply efficiency to Kobe anyway because his role was to be a high volume shooter.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna live or die on his efficiency. His role in the
offense. Hold on,
on,
Lamont. When you say high volume shooter, how many shots do you supposed to take a game?
It don't matter, but whatever Phil Jackson told him. I told y'all when these professional teams like Devin Booker right now, they go to him before every game. The coach is gonna go to Devin Booker and be like, "You need to take between 20 to 25 shots this game."
What?
Mandatory. Everybody has a role. He's going to go to Crowder. Crowder, I need you to take 4 to 5 corner 3-point shots this game. Mandatory. No ifs, ands, or buts. We need you to get those shots up to keep the defense honest. He's going to go to everybody. Everybody has their role. And so if Kobe's job on night in and night out basis, they're going to live with him taking X amount of shots, whether he's 9 for 19, whether he has a good game, he's 11 for 20 or something. They're going to live with the results. That's his job. Because if he's not doing his job, it's going to affect everybody else. Who would you rather have? Is Derek Fisher supposed to be taking the 20 shots? Like who? This is how the NBA works off roles.
Y'all make it seem like Kobe ain't won nothing. Ain't done it. Y'all make it seem like his way of play. That's what you said, but okay. So let me capping, hold on. No, it ain't no capping because you saying his flaws of him being quote unquote not efficient. But at the end of the day, he did that not quote unquote not being efficient and help his team win. That's a fact. You can't argue that.
Hey, you do know he played with 7-1, 320 monster, right?
What was the purpose of the triangle offense?
Ball movement. Fuck you mean?
No, it wasn't.
Ball movement.
No, it was not ball movement. It was not ball movement.
Hold on. If you know the triangle offense, hold on. Sean might know it too. Yeah, triangle offense is one of the first offenses in the 90s that was a 4-out 1-in set. And the 4-out 1-in set, it was designed to ISO, put your best player in the best scoring position possible. All right. So one thing it was designed to do was that it was already hard enough for teams in the 90s to double team. But once you move the ball through the triangle offense, and Jordan was able to get it in that mid post area, it put the defense in a situation where they could not double team. And he was able to take his man one-on-one whenever he got it at mid post area. And it was once he got it there, you was barbecue chicken from that range.
So the follow-up to that question is did it change? Did the triangle offense change in the 2000s when the Lakers were running it, in part because the defense has changed?
Hey, turn your radio off in the background.
The mentality changed.
It changed slightly because the one thing, the triangle offense is one of the first offenses that works against man-to-man and zone.
Right.
So Phil Jackson didn't have to change anything when the team started running zone. He just had to change their principles.
Ooh, radio is that,
but the X factor was this: they had Shaquille O'Neal. That's the X factor. That's what helped them dominate it. And then even in the second trip, they had Paul Gasol, the other X factor. So he had 2 X factors. So if they do go zone, I got 2 of the best bigs in the NBA That's the X factor to making this triangle dominant. Right. So he had the personnel to make it effective. This is why we didn't see it work when he tried to implement it with the New York Knicks. When he was the president over there, he tried to make them run it. It's not going to work if you ain't got the right personnel.
Right. Yo, who playing that
music right now?
We talking about Kobe being Bryant. Turn that shit off.
Top 5 player of all time, man.
Yeah, that's cool. I give you all that cool, but you know that top 5 player played with a 320 motherfucking monster,
that's
nigga.
Cool. And I guess what though, right? Guess what? If you look at anybody your top 10, anybody your top 10. Can I say it? Then? Can I say it? Anybody your top 10, Kobe won with less talent than anybody your top 10. Besides, you can say Hakeem. Besides, you can say Hakeem.
He had the most dominant big man. What the fuck is you talking about?
I said, okay, you name one player. Anybody in your top 10 play with more talent than Kobe. Hold on. Anybody in your top 10, besides, you can say, okay, you can argue Hakeem, play with more talent than Kobe Bryant.
Somebody in that top 10 more dominant than
Kobe Bryant won. He didn't need a lot to win. The difference between Kobe is he didn't have to win with a lot. You gave him enough, he can take that and win. These are facts.
This nigga had the most dominant man in the fucking NBA. You talking about? He had the less talent.
Listen, hold on. First of all, let's so everybody needs to like to keep bringing that up. We gotta put this in context. Kobe,
no fucking context.
Hold on. Here's a context. First of all, anti. Like, come on, baby. Kobe was the heart and soul of the Lakers team.
Music.
That was MMA champ.
MMA drawing, man. But Kobe, when them three people like to say, "Oh, Kobe played with Shaq," but guess what? Though Kobe still was the heart and soul of that team. Though he was the engine of that team.
He was the engine of the team. You know how? Because you had to focus on the 7'2" fucking 325.
No, that don't make dog. He was a leader. Listen, he was a leader at a young age on that team.
That nigga wasn't leading shit.
He was a leader of that team. He was the engine of that team.
He was not the leader. He wanted to be.
Hold on. First of all, you can say it's Shaq team all you want. Nigga. Okay, but Anton, you sound crazy because who they picked over then? What are you talking about?
Shaq was older, nigga. What do you mean?
Don't do that. He was older, but he won another championship when he left.
Bro, Shaq even said this, bro. Shaq said, Dr. Bus came and he was like, I love you, Shaq, but look, I can't pay a player your money with how old you becoming, bro. You getting older. Yep. So he let him go.
And he out of shape. That's why Kobe. Kobe was pushing Shaq.
Hey, what happened when that old ass nigga left? He won a championship. What was Kobe doing?
Hold on, okay, you got that. He got carried by D Wade, but we know about one. He got carried by D Wade.
He got carried by D Wade.
He did get carried by D Wade.
Nigga, you talking about the same Shaq that averaged like 13 points in the finals?
I ain't worried about.
Come on, dog. He got carried by D Wade. He got carried. But you trying to act like you? Hold on, you make it seem like Kobe like you can say, oh, he played with Shaq, but Kobe at the end of the day.
Y'all got to stop the cap on Mike and Kobe in here. You be saying anything, bro. You talking about Kobe and LeBron didn't play with the most number 1 picks, the most talent. Like, stop it, bro. When you a LeBron fan, you can't say nothing like that, bro. Y'all, I've been trying to play 2K and piece and listen to y'all about LeBron. I'm trying to play 2K.
You came in here, don't know what niggas talking about.
Hold on. Let SB go real quick.
Yeah, let me go.
Ain't nobody said nothing about LeBron.
Hold on, let him go. I need to hear it out.
First of all, I thought we talking about Giannis. Then we ended up going on LeBron and Mike. Then the whole time arguing. Every time I bring up something about LeBron, y'all got to diss Mike. Like both these players are not the greatest players of all time. Then two, you gonna say something about how many people somebody played with, and you was a LeBron fan. I think you was the one showed the picture with LeBron on the back of your window. So that mean ain't no real true arguing with you because you LeBron to the death.
Boy, kiss my ass, nigga. I ain't showing
exactly. You can't be a fan. Look, bro, you can't be a fan.
This nigga not even paying attention to what the fuck going on.
We gotta go one at a time, y'all. We gotta go one.
You can't be a fan when it comes to debating, bro. You already excluded yourself. You got this man on your windshield. So if anything, they see LeBron. I would say if that was him, they nigga nothing. And then the whole point was that you can't say that he played with the most talent. Let's like LeBron had a lot of people on his team, bro. Honestly, and LeBron ain't started winning until he got another number 2. Right now, he got a top 5 player on his team right now as we speak, bro. D Wade was goated, and LeBron don't always just because. And there's another argument I was saying. LeBron don't always make people better, bro. People had less stat numbers than they did. Chris Bosh went from a superstar to a role player with LeBron. Kevin Love
on a garbage team.
Hold on. SB, I got to stop you there.
Garbage ass team.
No. I'm not saying that.
Garbage ass team.
Let me finish.
Get your ass off the panel, nigga.
Let me finish.
Hold on.
I'm not saying that nobody plays their role. You be ready to cut it out before they finish the argument, bro. Yelling not gonna prove your point, bro. You gotta talk facts. It's statistically proven. They had worse years. Don't get me wrong, Lamont. They did have to play their role. That's 100% true. If that's what you're gonna say. To win the championship, everybody got to do their part. All I'm just saying is stop the disrespect. That's all I'm saying. Now you can go.
No, I was just saying that. I mean, I wasn't really trying to diss Mike, but
especially you. Yeah, you.
It's a fact that. Hold on. It's a fact. Is it a fact that LeBron did more?
No. This is my point. This was. No, look, explain this to me. What you said. You said. You said.
Let him talk.
You said this. What blew me when I said you got to be off drugs and drunk off that bill. You said the reason why I picked LeBron over Mike because I can put him in any situation. Like Michael Jordan ain't did everything too. Like, what are you talking about? That's because LeBron can play point and run up the court. Like, come on, bro, stop it.
Hold on. SB. That's not something that's just you can gloss over because again, Jordan showed in a clutch moment. Again, clutch moments really expose what you can and cannot do. Mm-hmm. And against Orlando, when he brought that ball up, he showed you don't want him bringing the ball up the court in a clutch moment.
Perfectly fine. That's situation, but also
what I was saying was you can put him. I'm saying
go ahead.
You can put LeBron in more. You can put LeBron in more situations, and they'll still win a bunch of games. That's what that's all I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to hate on Jordan. I'm saying Jordan is great at what he does. He's still the greatest of all time to me. I just think LeBron's I think you can put LeBron in more situations, and he'll be just as successful. That's all I was trying to say.
Now look at the same point with Lamont. Him saying that is like me saying, well, when LeBron played against Dallas, he wasn't know nothing. So that's not really fair. Every player not gonna be good at every single moment. That's why I don't follow LeBron.
SP, why do you think when Phil Jackson was asked who would he take to start his team with, Jordan or LeBron? Why do you think he said LeBron?
Because perfect is the only thing good about LeBron is like you said, because he can't play the point. So first of all, he gonna have the ball in his hand. So necessarily, you don't necessarily have to get somebody who need the ball in their hand with him. But Jordan, you don't necessarily want him to run the ball to the court because he is better at scoring. So why would I? It's not that Jordan can't do it, but he's better at the other thing. Because remember, Jordan did play point guard before, and he did get a triple-double the time he played point guard for the Bulls. Before, let's just like stop the disrespect. Like he cannot do it, but why would I make you do something that you're not better? And that's like me telling LeBron, I know you 6'8", 240, go down in the post. I'm shortening your game. No, do what you do best. You can run it. You got the highest basketball IQ to me, in my opinion, in basketball history. So I know where I can put you at, and you can be effective. It's about putting players where they will be more effective at. And Phil Jackson saying anything.
He's still talking about when you start a team from scratch. Who am I starting my team with?
LeBron
what TA was saying was this.
Mm-hmm.
When you have Jordan and when you have LeBron, it's much easier if you're starting a team from scratch to build a winning team around LeBron than it is Jordan. Because Jordan plays one style of play. And if you cannot put, like he said, you cannot put another Kobe on that team with Jordan, another great player, and expect Kobe to still be Kobe. They will clash. But with LeBron, you can put a Bill Russell, a Wilt Chamberlain, a Scottie Pippen.
Is Scottie not great? I'm going to say Scottie not great.
No, I'm not great. Listen to what I'm saying. That's why I said Scottie, because he is great. I'm saying you can put.
So he proved he could play with a great player, though.
You can put a John Stockton. You can put a Karl Malone. You can put all of these guys with LeBron James, and they will still be themselves. But if not with Jordan, that's what
my question for you, Lamar, was Jordan himself on the Dream Team? Did he play? Did Jordan play any different? Even though Charles Barkley was the best player, did Jordan play any different than how he usually play?
No.
So how come he can't play with good players? I'm confused.
Because I don't like comparing that because they were playing a far inferior competition. So there's really no way you get a fair assessment.
No, I'm just saying, but his style of play changed. That's my argument. I know.
Yeah, but it's different. You cannot when you're playing that's like an NBA team playing a high school team and then try to evaluate talent. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that.
Lamont, but be fair though.
Are you saying if Jordan were playing on a team like the Golden State Warriors right now with Curry, Klay Thompson,
you said Jordan?
Yeah.
If Kevin Durant fit in, I don't see how Jordan couldn't.
Jordan would not fit in. No.
How would you know that though?
How
would you know that?
I can only guess.
How come he can't?
This is why I'm guessing because for one, the style of play is completely different, and I never saw Jordan play in a system where on some nights he was only going to get maybe 10, 12 shots.
So I got a question for you then. So since Tim Duncan never played in a different system, so you think Tim Duncan will be as good as he is if he didn't play for San Antonio?
Tim Duncan, he's shown me as he aged, he's shown me that his skill set is extremely adaptable. He can go get you 30 when you need it, or he can go get you 15 rebounds and be the defensive stopper. He's shown me that. I've never seen Jordan be nothing but the best scorer on the team.
But Lamont, but
was that Jordan job? Okay, no, go ahead.
No, but when Phil Jackson ended up becoming Jordan's coach, you was the one that said that Phil Jackson did he not change, Jordan's play style?
He didn't change his play style. He just said you got to do less. Like there was one point in time where Doug Collins had Jordan bringing the ball up, trying to be the point guard. He was close to averaging a triple-double and shit like that. But so Phil Jackson said for us to win, you got to allow other people to do their job, which means you can't do everything. But still, Jordan's only job. They just gave Jordan one job. Your job is to go out.
My other question is to you, Tony Lamar. Hold on, before you say this. So since Jordan can only play one's job, can LeBron play? Because LeBron only shows he can play.
What I'm saying is
LeBron can't play without a ball in his hand, though.
LeBron is far more versatile than Michael Jordan. Hold on, no, that's not true.
That is not true, nigga.
Hold on.
LeBron outballed in Miami. I'm
hold on. No, he didn't.
LeBron did not play off ball in Miami.
Hold on, y'all.
Bro, Mario Thomas and Dwayne.
What are you talking about? Play off ball? Like I don't think y'all even understand that.
Mario Chalmers was the
point. We basically said catch and shoot, going over screens and stuff like that. LeBron can't do that.
LeBron cannot do that.
You would never see LeBron run off a screen.
On a consistent level, he cannot just
hold on. You know why you're never going to see LeBron running off screen? Because he's the best passer on the team. He's going to be hitting guys coming up.
Okay, so you just proved this point.
What I'm saying is, hold on. Who's the more versatile player, Jordan or LeBron?
Versatile as in what?
You only saying he versatile because he can play point guard. If he couldn't play the play,
no, it's not,
bro.
Magic Johnson said Michael Jordan could have been the greatest point guard ever if he kept playing.
LeBron can play point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and
Jordan can too. Y'all gotta act like Jordan.
Jordan cannot play power forward.
Y'all act like Jordan never averaged.
LeBron can only play power because he's 6'8".
Hold on. That's not my problem. That's one of the reasons why he's not as versatile as LeBron, because of his height and because of his size. LeBron at his size is more versatile than Jordan. His size.
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true.
But Jordan had a better post game.
It's not about far.
Jordan had a way better post game than LeBron.
Can I tell you this right here? Why did Muggsy Bogues only play point guard?
Shit, nigga,
because of his height. He couldn't change his height.
But Jordan was a better. Lamont, Jordan was a better defender. Jordan was a better defender than LeBron. That's not even a debate. You can't debate that. So
nigga, who was he defending, nigga? Fuck out my face.
Hold on.
You mean
Kobe Bryant was the greatest player at skill set. After that's probably Mike, then LeBron. If you're just talking about pure skill set.
Oh, no.
Wait.
I'm not going that far.
Bro, KD and Carmelo probably. You see, that's underrated. When
we weren't even talking about
offensive skills. You got to put KD at the top. Offensively, he's the best.
First of all, hold up.
Who scored better than KD?
I don't know why y'all disrespecting my man Larry Bird like that, though. But we gonna come in. I don't know why y'all doing Larry Bird like that.
Kevin ass off the chain.
Hold on. He said the greatest offensive.
He's not no KD. He's not a KD.
I guarantee you. I don't even know this off the top of my head. I guarantee you, KD probably averaging at least 5+ more points on the career average than Larry Bird is. I'll guarantee you.
But you're not. But
5+. I don't even gotta look at it.
And he does it more efficient, nigga.
He's just trying to get a Celtic player in the conversation.
Hold on, Larry Bird. First of all, Larry Bird was a career. What are you talking about? He was he probably more efficient than the KD. He probably more efficient than KD.
No, he's not more efficient than the KD.
His first 3 to 4 years.
It's not by. It's not. Hold on. It's not by. It's not by far. It's not by far. So don't do that.
But also remember now when Larry Bird came in the league, that's when they introduced the 3-point shot. So it took a while.
And Larry Bird, better passing than KD. Yeah, better passing than KD. Better rebounding and better defending than KD too, nigga.
Only thing Larry Bird was good talking smack and backing it up. That's it.
I want to go back to something we was talking about earlier, which we kind of got a little off of it. And Lamont, you said something about Jordan. We never really saw Jordan not be anything but a scorer. But when Jordan was at North Carolina,
that's not what I said. I didn't say he was. I said his role dictated that he would only be a scorer. I didn't say that's the only thing he could do.
No, you're saying that's the only thing we saw him do in the NBA, right? Like in Chicago. That was okay. So now I just want to go back because when he was at UNC, he was on great teams and he didn't score like that every single night. He got to Chicago, they weren't very good, and he had to score for them to win. And if they had brought in another scorer, maybe he would have scaled back his scoring. We don't know, but because that's how he basically got his, basically came up, having to score so much for them to win. That's what he ultimately became in Chicago. But when he was at UNC, he wasn't scoring like that. He was very much playing within the system.
Again, it's a whole nother level of play. I'm not. I can't compare college to the NBA. I don't like doing that.
I'm just saying that
Larry Bird
can do. I think he could have done what the system asked him to do if he had better players.
Hey, you're right. And Jordan did less. He did do less in college. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But when we talking about NBA, at that point in time, because I'm factoring in more than just what he can and can't do. I'm factoring in egos, personality, all of that. I don't know if he was that type he's not going to take a back seat to other guys being just as dominant or equally as dominant. I haven't seen it. That's right.
But Lamont, to be fair though, how many people honestly can score better than Michael Jordan? So it's like
no, I'm not mad. But the question was, could you put him on the Warriors team and he'd be great? Yeah, I mean,
I think it'd be great because the problem is he tried to change the system. He didn't change the system.
There's so many variables in that because Jordan always had the X factor with Michael Jordan. He always had Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen. It's hard to say the systems because anytime he didn't have a Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen, he looked terrible.
Okay, now hey Lamar, I got a question.
I wouldn't say look now.
Lamar, I got a question.
That's just facts.
Hey, Lamar, I got a question. Remember the one time I think I was on shows like 2-3 some shows ago, and you said Mike was better at the mid-range and driving, right? And you said that's why he wasn't agree. We was arguing about because was Mike a great 3-point shooter, right? So why wouldn't Mike be effective on the court with two of the greatest shooters of all time where he gonna have spacing? That's the reason why we said if Giannis go to the Warriors, it'll be unfair because you cannot break the wall to stop him in the hole. Can nobody stop Mike going to the hole?
Be effective.
If he goes to the Warriors, there's so much space on the court. How can you stop him?
Hold on. If I had a choice, if I'm saying what's a better fit, either the KD's efficiency or Michael Jordan on that Warriors team, KD's
I'll give you that.
KD's a better fit because you're putting a high volume. KD is not necessarily a super high volume guy. He can get his 30 points on 13 shots. He can do that because he's so efficient. He don't need a high volume of shots to get his 30. Jordan needed high volume of shots to get his 30. That's nothing wrong with that. That's why they have roles for people who are high volume scorers. Melo, Kobe was one. It don't take nothing away from them. They were just high volume scorers. Allen Iverson. These are all great players. Their roles were just to be high volume scorers. That's all.
But I think, I hear what you're saying because, but KD was a high volume scorer kind of in OKC when they were just him and Russ. But if you put him in a system where he don't have to necessarily force shots to score, that's why KD was so efficient with the Warriors. I believe Michael Jordan will be efficient too because majority he gonna have too much space to operate.
Is the NBA so different now? Like again, The team's going to guard Jordan different. That mid range, y'all can act like that mid range is sweet, like it's always going to be there. But teams are taking that away.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, you're playing with the Warriors with two of the greatest shooters of all time. You're gonna have so much spacing on the court to operate everywhere. It's gonna be impossible to stop.
Even with Curry and them ability to shoot, how many shots were they taking that were completely wide open? These guys, Clay and Steph, were still taking highly contested shots, making them because you got
the greatest shooters of all time, in my opinion.
You got faster, you got bigger, faster, stronger players. They're gonna get. They're going to be able to get to those shots. These guys are just making them at a high volume. So, again, would Jordan have the same success in the league where they can dominate him in the mid-range? I don't know. He would have to show me a three-point shot so they could respect him.
Right, but Andrew, if I can see Andrew Wiggins be super effective,
Andrew Wiggins ain't been super effective in the NBA.
Who? I would say who? Andrew Wiggins, man. All right, man. Who?
No, I'm saying he's gonna help that. I think he's gonna help that. He's gonna help that Warriors team a lot, in my opinion.
It's the reason they trade for Kelly Oubre.
Well, because Klay Thompson went down.
Well, because of Klay Thompson.
That's why. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I didn't know because of Andrew. They like Andrew Wiggins over there. That's why.
Go ahead, True. Go ahead, True.
That's what I'm about to say. They like Wiggins over there. That's all I say.
Yeah, and Wiggins, the advantage he had at Dakota State that he didn't have in Minnesota was he don't really have the pressure of being a number one pick. All he got to do is just go play. Because he don't have to be the franchise guy. He don't have to worry about that. That's not his job there. He just got to go play.
And the defense gotten better too. If you notice
it's gotten better. But that's part of going to that Golden State culture. If you don't play D, you don't play.
Hey, and they're gonna say Kelly Oubre defense got better too, even though he's always been a dog, but just with him playing with the Warriors, gonna elevate his defense.
And Oubre hasn't played on great teams. Like when you go to a team that has expectations, everybody's expecting for you to step up and do the job. Like Draymond, he'll get in you if you ain't doing the job. And Oubre and Wiggins know that.
Yeah, Oubre gonna get that bag next year.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna get the bag.
Am I game delayed over here?
What's up with your team, True?
Trash.
To me, it's preseason. I'm just looking at the young players. That's all I'm worrying about.
Preseason, man. Your team
it's preseason, dog. It's preseason, man.
Jeff T looks straight. Jeff T don't look too
Jeff T balling. You know what I mean? I like that.
That nigga Jaylen Brown was 1 for 11 at one point, boy.
That nigga Jaylen Brown was back. That nigga Jaylen Brown was
that nigga was 1 for 11.
Hey, I'm not. It's preseason, man. Y'all take y'all. Yeah, this is like this is like the first year.
Talking about preseason, nigga. The starters are out there.
This is a fact though.
Everybody's still balling though. Everybody's
man.
Listen.
Hey, the preseason don't mean nothing, bro. Only the preseason only good for players getting in rhythm, injured players coming back, and rookies to show that they comfortable to play in the NBA. Besides that shit is just
y'all really wilding. That's the only time y'all care about preseason. Y'all
open gym. All that is open gym.
Where any sport anybody care about preseason in any sport? Y'all wildin'. Like nobody care no damn preseason.
No.
Dude. Y'all gotta cut that out, man.
They must care about it in football because the anti-care.
They don't.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, it might not.
That's how you get them undrafted sleepers when you find one of them.
First of all, you're not going to compare football preseason to basketball preseason. Stop that shit, nigga.
Preseason, man. It's all the same purpose. Preseason got the same purpose.
You got a 100-man roster that you got to cut down to 3 by the preseason over with, nigga.
It's the same thing. No, you gotta do that. You gotta cut a roster down in basketball too. What are you talking about? It's the same.
You ain't gotta cut it from no 100 niggas, bro. Fuck you talking about?
What do you mean? Is you still gotta cut people? What are you talking about? Come on, you just be saying anything, man. You be saying anything, yo. It's preseason. So you trying to tell me preseason it's not the same concept as basketball? All right, you got it. You got it.
It's about the same, bro.
You got it.
Ain't no fucking same, nigga.
It's about the same, man.
You got it, man.
Hey, no cap, no lie though. I'm gonna have to side with anti on this because it is for you to shape down football, for you shape down like a 50-man roster at 100 people, bro. There's a lot of people fight for.
That's the difference, right? That's the only difference.
They play hard.
That's the difference. I just said.
If you only worried about the starters, then yes, it's like the NBA. But if you look at like the other backup and sleeper players, then yes, it does matter because they be fighting for them spots, bro.
Man, listen, I'm gonna Google the definition of preseason. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do because now people now it's getting ridiculous, dog. I gotta start Googling every time I'm on this show. Like this is real crazy. Y'all just be trying to change up definitions.
Bro,
Hey, I said what preseason means.
Hold up. Let me get this. Hold up.
You gotta find them undrafted.
I think we need to get Mike in here to explain what the preseason is before we end the show.
Yo, hold up. This is a definition of preseason. A period of time immediately preceding a season. Especially a trading period preceding a sports regular season in which teams compete in unofficial games. Come on, yo, y'all gotta cut it off, man.
Lamont, can I ask you something?
That's low.
Lamont, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up?
How many players do the NBA bring in through training camp to make sure they have to cut a roster in before they get there?
That's the only difference.
20,
that's the only difference.
20 players.
That's the only difference. And you got that, but what is
nigga, that's all I said, nigga. So it's different,
okay.
nigga. What do you mean? It's different.
So what? All right. What's up? My question is, what is the purpose of preseason? It's the same thing. You can't argue that. I don't care about how many people.
I said, in my opinion, the purpose of preseason is to get players in rhythm for the season. To if you play injured, to make sure you're 100% healthy and show that young players.
Hey, but you know what?
I don't agree with you on that.
Hold on.
Because in the NFL, if you have a set, if you already got in your head who your set quarterback, running back is, they don't even play preseason games. What are you talking about?
They play a couple.
Yes, they
plays.
do.
You don't do that.
They play 2 or 3 series. They play 2 or 3 series.
You be lying, man. Like
the risk for injury is too great for them to play the whole game, but they do play because the one thing. This is why I know the scores don't matter because a lot of the worst teams be having the best preseason records,
especially Bennett killing preseason, man.
Remember in the NFL when the Detroit Lions was like 4-0 in the preseason, and then they went 0-16.
Bro, you talking about the Detroit Lions, nigga?
Yeah. Hey, man, you don't got to give me PhD.
Yeah, you can't bring up Detroit Lions.
Hey, turn the AI. Hey, we talking about preseason, man. We talking about preseason, man.
Bro, but what I'm saying is this: you see starters out here right now. These niggas is playing hard.
Yeah, because they didn't have a summer league this year.
They trying to win these games. That's what we saying, dog. We understand it's preseason, but they playing hard.
Hold up. Different this year.
Let me ask you something, True. That 5-man roster that y'all pull out tonight, is that y'all starting 5 going into the season?
It's not, though. It's not. So what are you talking about? It's not. It's not. See, it's not.
August Smart not starting?
Probably
Jaylen Brown not starting?
You gonna name
Jason Tatum not starting?
So Robert Williams going to start?
I don't know your team.
Okay, then. Okay, Javonte Green, he going to start?
I don't know. You tell me. Who gonna start over?
Okay.
Who gonna start over?
Then. Okay, then. I just asked your question. You just said, or them starting 5 is gonna be the paying people we starting.
All right, let's see, because I see these niggas still out here playing that, right?
The preseason is nothing but a fucking intense scrimmage. That's all it is.
It's just to have
that nigga said an intense scrimmage.
It is.
I said it's like a pretty open gym. I'm crazy to say that,
bro. At the end of the day, they both gonna be 0-0.
Hey, the rule about preseason is preseason count, or it don't count, but it matter.
It's training. That's what it is. It's training. It's all it is.
Another practice, bro.
That's all.
Nigga, we just seen the Clippers get beat twice by the Lakers bench. Nigga, you don't think that causes problems?
They still gonna be good at the end of the day.
I think this year's
throwaway game.
And please correct me. Hey, panel, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I agree with you to an extent. I think this year's preseason, with this pandemic and everything that was going on, especially in the bubble, I think this year's preseason is an extension of what training camp would kind of be like.
They have no training camp or no summer league, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I see your point in terms of, preseason being a little bit more intense this year. I agree with you on that. But that's simply because of what you just said, Anton. There's the bubble happened. Training camp was what, 3 days long? Yeah, no summer league. So that's why I think preseason is a little bit more amped up than usual. In years past, it's just It's just really
and
leave. Hey, True, then True, hold on.
What was the argument again? Was y'all saying that preseason didn't matter? I don't understand that though.
No,
it does. Because I'm looking at it like this.
I think it matters,
bro. Because I'm looking at it like this. When do regular season games start? December 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How many more days that is from now?
Like a week or two. Yeah, like
you can tell me these niggas not playing hard?
Man, listen.
I think
all I'm saying is this. Why everybody care about preseason now? That's all I'm saying. Y'all can't even name me.
We understand what's going on.
Hold on. Nobody can ask me this question right here in this panel. Who is the all-time leading scorer in preseason games?
No one
can't
knows.
name me that.
Nobody
cares.
Yeah,
Nobody cares.
That don't matter.
Come on, man. That's what my point, man.
True,
you ain't moving no needle.
Hey, True.
We talking about what's going on in the world today. The logistics of what's going on in basketball. It was no training camp. It was no summer league. They start the season in like a week and a half, bro. These dudes is playing these games hard. I'm looking at it like this. Whatever your team looking like in preseason right now, nigga, you ain't gonna look too far off when the motherfucking season begin.
I heard you.
Yeah, and
I hear you.
You ain't gonna look too far off when the regular season begins.
I hear you. But y'all can believe all y'all want.
Yeah, and True, if you think about it, I mean, this year, especially with no training camp, no summer league, what about them teams that didn't even go to the bubble that hadn't played since March? Like this preseason matters to them.
I think it matters more. I think the top established teams. I don't think it's as intense with like the top, the top upper echelon teams. Really, the star players to say. But I think outside of the top echelon teams, I think it really, really does matter.
When the last time let me ask you, when the last time you seen LeBron James play a preseason game, bro?
Well, he did play last year, but he didn't play too much.
Yeah, but remember last year though. Remember last year he was
that was the first team.
He had a short season, so he wanted to ramp up. Get ramped up starting preseason. So he played last year.
Right.
I guarantee you they finna get burned in the preseason, bro. The next 2 to 3 games. Him and Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
I can see that.
They ratcheting this shit up, bro. The season is about to begin. So however your team is looking going into these games, bro, you are not going to be far off by how you going to look in the regular season of these games, bro.
But you're not going to see the type of
you think so, bro.
I ain't worried about that shit.
But and also in reality, now you only got 72 games in the regular season, so you got less of a window if you're a team trying to make the playoffs to mess up. So you really want to get, I think, this working in these preseasons so you can get off to a good start.
Yeah, this year we're going to see more of a sense of urgency from a lot of teams this year than in years past, just because of what Sean said.
Nigga, and True, how your team looking, nigga, they gonna be trash.
That's cool. Man, everybody, that's it. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that for like I don't know how many years. So
nigga, y'all have been. What have y'all won?
I've been hearing that for how many years? KB.
Yeah,
KB. You ain't even got no profile pic. Shut your channel down. You got a whole K. You got a whole other K.
Why you want a
whole other K on your joint? You got a whole other K. Renegade TV. You don't. First of all, you got all low K.
Who your team is, Boston? True, your team, Boston, right? I think y'all need a better point guard, and y'all be good, bro.
That's my team too.
Listen, that's a fun thing about it. Ken Walker coming back in January. I think
you think he gonna be ready to bang?
No. Well, the Celtics are my team too.
I think ready to go.
I like the Bulls, so I ain't got nothing to talk about.
Hold on, you know it's gonna be a bunch of back-to-backs, right?
Hey, they probably gonna take it light when he come back, just coming off the knee injury.
He's gonna take a light, but we got Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague is a solid. He gonna fill in.
Jeff Teague. Boy, that nigga said Jeff Teague.
I like
Hey yo.
Jeff Teague.
Hey yo.
Niggas like
you ain't never just say that just out loud like that was just cool.
So Jeff Teague So Jeff Teague a bum now. Jeff Teague a bum. I ain't saying anything about him.
Turn your camera on and say that with a straight face.
The Celtics are my team too.
So Jeff Teague a bum. So Jeff Teague a bum.
He's not.
Come on, man.
I think the Celtics are my team too.
Oh my god.
The Celtics are my team too. I think realistically they'll be about the 4th or 5th seed maybe.
Hey, I lost my respect for Jeff T when his brother came to Chicago and was a bum.
Don't do that, man.
What they got to do with Jeff T?
Don't like nobody
Don't
named
do
T.
that, man. Don't do that, man.
Marcus T was a bum.
Jeff T is a solid backup point guard, man.
Jeff T.
Don't do that.
I mean, yeah,
that man got 16. That man got 16 in preseason though, but now it don't matter now, huh?
Hey,
like, y'all want to pick and choose. Y'all want to pick and choose. Y'all want to pick and choose.
You
got 18 now.
True. Let's keep it gangster then. True. How far your team going, bro?
No, we went.
Don't be a fan. Don't be a fan.
We're going to the finals, dog. I'm not being a fan. I'm not being a fan.
You know damn well y'all ain't no championship ready. Stop it, bro.
Listen.
I'll answer that for you since I like the Celtics too. Realistically, for me,
do it realistically. Yes, sir.
I think second round at best.
There you go.
And they can make it to the Eastern
Conference Finals.
Hold up. But me being a Celtics fan and watching my team for I don't know how many years and not being objective, we've overachieved a lot. We weren't even supposed to be in the final last year. Look, I'm not. Listen, first of all, I'm not saying we're gonna win a championship. All I'm saying is this though: we have opportunity.
Yes.
First of all, we don't know how good Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum going to be. We don't know.
Tatum goated. Now look, true. Besides Derrick Rose, Jason Tatum is my second favorite player of all time. I mean, well, right now, not all time. I'm capped right there. Right now in the league, but it depending on who they play in the second round, the far as they go is like East Conference Finals because I just don't trust Kemba being a small guard and his decision making in the playoffs like we seen like him in the bubble that the carry.
Right.
That's
the
their problem.
Only reason why I say that because the only team I can feel legit can beat us in the 7-game series is Brooklyn. That's the only reason team I can see honestly beating us.
I got the Sixers over y'all, nigga. I got the Sixers over
you guys. You can say the lie you want to.
That's not true. Milwaukee can beat y'all too, though.
Hey, hold on, a lot of teams can beat them. Miami can beat them. Miami's already proven that.
Right.
Yeah, Miami can beat y'all.
The East is going to be a dog.
It's a legit 5 or 6 teams in the East that can end up.
All I'm saying is though, right? Everybody has their opinions, and I like when the Celtics in these type of predicaments where they're the underdogs and they like everybody sleep on them. When that happens, look where they go.
No,
what y'all saying? Because what y'all saying,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, they kind of soft.
Because what y'all saying,
they're underdogs because they're not one of the top 3 teams in the East.
Right. You got
the
Bucks.
They got too much talent not to be in the race.
So we was a top 3 team in the East last year.
That's the problem.
Y'all was.
I got too much talent to not be.
Not no more. They got worse. They got worse.
I got worse.
The team, the Sixers, the Bucks, and the Nets, they all got better.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're not gonna lose no damn Ben Simmons that can't shoot. When in the half court setting, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hold on.
You trying to tell me?
And you know what?
True to King. Y'all lost to Jimmy Butler. He shot 24% from the 3-point line.
God damn.
And true. And reality.
I got him. Hold up now. I got him. Hold up, I got him because you were just criticizing Jimmy Butler saying that he wasn't the lead scorer in that series. So don't do that. So what are you talking about?
I bet he led a point scored in the fourth though.
Shut your tail down.
I bet he did.
And true. And the reality, the Sixers really got better by getting Seth Curry and getting Danny Green, Green and Dwight Howard, but particularly Seth Curry and Danny Green because they're going to space the floor. So if they like that, it's okay. He just got to be aggressive. That's what he got to be. Just be aggressive.
I mean, for you to be a stuff like I'm mad that the Bulls ain't doing this. I know you got to be mad. Out of everything that's been going on, only thing y'all really did was get Tristan Thompson. Does that really move the needle for y'all?
No, this is why I don't like. This is why the Celtics is the most hated team in NBA. I guarantee you.
How are you not mad?
Listen. Here's the thing, though, right? Tristan Thompson is a double machine. That man had arguably his best career season last year.
I mean, if you got
I don't understand
over that breaking all them jumpers, I bet you get a lot of rebounds too. But I mean, go ahead.
I'm just saying, come on, he's always been a great rebounder, so don't do that. Like, see, that's what I be talking about. If Tristan Thompson was on any other team, everybody would be ramping and raving, all that stuff, like case may be. Don't. That's it. See, this is why I be talking about. This is why I have my opinions, because I refuse to sit here and be like, nah, I'm not. We ain't doing that, yo. We're not doing it. I don't care. You could call me biased. You can call me. I don't care, because I guarantee you, if so many players was on other teams, it's biased.
My problem is, like, look, I'm not saying Tristan Thompson a bum. I'm not saying that at all. Out of all the moves that everybody been making, the only thing y'all did is get Tristan Thompson. You just happy about that? Like,
that's not necessarily true, man. First of all, they got Tristan Thompson and Jeff Teague. Hold up. If Jeff Teague was on any other team, y'all be hype as hell. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. That's corny. That's corny. I'm talking about in general.
Oh yeah, we gotta go. Hey, we gotta go one at a time so everybody can hear, man.
Hey, True.
Where you going, nigga?
Let me ask y'all a question.
What you mean? How you know I'm moving?
Nigga, I can hear your car. I got some good ass ears, bro.
I told you I got to get to this gym.
I thought the gym was in your house.
No, I got to get to the real gym. I got to go to the basketball court.
Oh, you about to get dunked on, nigga.
Oh, you about to ball.
Hey, True.
We about to get dunked on.
Nah, I gotta do these. There's a couple G League guys that they're looking at. I got to do some.
Hey, we gotta have a conversation on screen too, Lamar, bro.
Lamar, you work for the league?
You heard me? I heard some bullshit last night, bro. I was laughing my ass off.
About what?
We gonna talk off, Mike.
Damn, man.
Go, Mike.
Hold on. As long as it's not too crazy, you can say it. I don't.
It ain't because I don't want nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like hearing nobody mouth, bro. But the shit was funny.
I feel
the shit was funny.
Hey, SB.
Yes, sir.
What is so? Two questions for you. For the Bulls, there are a few players I like. In particular, I like Lauri Markkanen, number one, and then number two. How did the Bulls just drop?
You said how did the Bulls do what?
How did the Bulls just drop off over the last 5-6 years?
When you had Dumb and Dumber running the team and cared about but we getting ticket sales more than anything.
Called them Dumb and Dumber, damn.
Yeah, but we were still selling out games and we was losing. So they mindset was don't spend no money. We still selling out games. They didn't really start doing nothing until the All-Star game, and they said, "Oh my God, we didn't know people cared about or was mad that the team was bad." Like, how does it take us being on national TV for you to start getting the team better? And Lauri Markkanen, he should be good. It's just Jim Boylan was using him bad last year. He's not just a catch and shoot big. He's like a unicorn type player anyway. And he's like a rhythm scorer too, so you got to put him in different situations to score. That's really it. But we're a young team on the up and coming rise, so we should be good. And I'm glad Kobe White actually gonna get the start, so he should be good. White and LT, but we good.
Hey, SB, y'all should have fired John Paxson. He traded LaMarcus Aldridge for Tyrese Thomas.
Hey man, look, man.
Wait, he did what?
Yeah, we drafted LaMarcus Aldridge and traded down for Tyrese Thomas.
Oh my God,
man!
But I like the rookie though, because like everybody on my feed was going crazy and saying that was a bad pick. I told them that pick was a good pick, and I like the dude Dawson. I hope the G League hurry will start back up too, because I'll be working with the Windy City Bulls, so I hope they come back. But I doubt it.
This is what I be talking about, dog.
I don't think it's gonna be no G League this year.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. Hey, do you know John Octius?
John Octius?
Yeah, he played with the Windy City Bulls for a couple years, like recently.
Recently, it's like I think I'll start with him like a year.
Probably within like the last 4 years.
I don't think I was that.
He's
I
overseas.
started
You
like
might not know him.
yeah, I think I started like 19 last year. I started like last year. I know I was there with like Walt Lemon. Yeah, I was there with like Walt Lemon and them was there, and the new coach. I'm glad he got brought up too. I interviewed him too. Yeah.
Yo, I got a question though, man. So you gonna sit here and hype up Patrick Williams? See, this is what I be talking about, man.
No, okay, look,
this is what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. Because I guarantee if Patrick like this,
hold on,
but
true the King, you be hyping up Peyton Pritchard.
Now, look, Pat Pritchard is cold though. Hold on.
Patrick Williams a bum?
Hold Hold up. Patrick Will wasn't even a starter.
Okay. Come here. Go ahead. Why? Go ahead. Why he wasn't a starter? That's your only argument? Because I've been hearing this all the time, and I'll shut that down. And
I ain't gonna hold you. That's all I got.
Okay. First of all, he won 6 Man of the Year as a freshman. And he was on his way to probably start. He finished every game as a freshman. So for you to say, does it really matter if you started or not? Because people forget this too. Devin Booker came off the bench. Deion Waiters came off the bench, and they was.
He ain't no Devin Booker though, man. We gonna slow your.
You don't know that though. Was Devin Booker before he was there? Like no, Devin Booker was just a young, nice scorer. That's it. He just toned his game up. I wish Kobe was still alive too. Patrick Willis would be in the Kobe camp too, and he'd be nice. He got a little quiet in him, a little bit.
He go to Jason Tatum. He go to Jason Tatum camp, man. He go to Jason Tatum camp.
I mean, yeah, but nah, yeah.
Hey, but True and Lee, let me ask y'all a question real quick. Just as fans, would y'all have preferred the Celtics use Gordon Hayward to get Miles Thomas, or y'all okay with Tristan Thompson?
For right now, it is what I mean. Here's the thing: is a lot of people don't know we still can make another move. We got that trade exception off of Gordon Hayward. Yeah. So we don't know. Like Celtics got move to make.
No, I wish they would have got Miles Turner too, bro. Miles Turner would have been a. I thought he was
we still could get him.
Yeah,
we still could get him. So I'm not really worried about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about it because teams gonna get desperate. Like you said, what Lee said, teams gonna get desperate, and then that trade exception is always in the Celtics' back pocket.
Yeah, true. Wasn't true. No pun intended. Was it true that they were trying to trade Gordon Hayward for Miles Turner, and then did the Celtics turn down the deal, or did the Pacers turn down the deal?
Pacers turned it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they all paid that money.
It would have been. It would have been.
Pacers dumb as hell.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice to get Miles Turner. I'm not gonna lie about that. With me, I've already been looking a year ahead because I'm already looking at next year's draft class. How it is just beyond fire. Because there's a couple of unicorns that are coming out. I don't know what position the Celtics are going to be in terms of draft. I know they had a whole bunch of draft capital for years. I think they still do. I would love for the Celtics to draft the 7-footer Isaiah Todd and use him like as a 3 or a 4 because that dude is just a unicorn. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. But again, we'll see.
Hey, don't forget Celtics. They got that trade exception too that they got from.
That's what I'm saying. The trade exception.
Yeah,
so we can make a lot.
Gordon Hayward finesse too. I didn't think he was gonna get that money.
That's why I'm saying I'm not worried about listen, man. Y'all keep listening, man. Hey, teams gonna get desperate this year, man. Teams gonna get desperate.
They are.
Hey, y'all. Hey, is Grayson Allen still in the league?
Yeah, he on the Grizzlies.
He on Memphis. Yeah, he on the Grizzlies.
Who?
The Grizzlies.
Memphis.
Yeah, he's still out there doing dirty moves in Memphis now.
He decent. You know what I'm saying? We've
look at Curry. Look at Curry. Look at Curry, man. Pop smoke braids, nigga.
He said the pop smoke.
Hey, hey, panel. How did you guys think KD looked his first game? I think he looked.
I made a video about that too.
That nigga back.
That man didn't get a haircut all for a year, boy. That man's on the
back.
And still ain't got a fro.
That man, they got a haircut. He back.
That nigga back.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like I mentioned. At SB, I don't think you were here last time, but I had mentioned how I had tore my Achilles. Same spot last year. I still remember the date. Sunday, July 7th. Still remember the date. So I'm basically 100%. It's the pain is pretty much gone and the limp is gone. And I'll be in full strength about at worst case scenario February. But because I was doing a study before I got surgery on the Achilles tendon, how most people, especially over the last, like let's say 10 years ago and prior, people with Achilles, you played sports, it was basically a wrap. Now, like there's a player in the NFL, he was a good running back who played for the Colts. His name is Marlon Mack. He tore his
Achilles. I remember Marlon Mack. Yeah, I remember him.
His tendon week 1 against the Jaguars. He's going to be due for like a nice contract. He ain't never going to see that now. It's over for him.
Yeah. They don't value running backs the same.
I was about to say they don't value running backs. They just cycle them niggas in and out, bro.
True,
In and out.
but there are exceptions because Dalvin Cook, he got paid. He's
but you got to negotiate. Hey, he negotiated that though.
Nick
you
Chubb,
got really you would have got really negotiate. Like you would have got like negotiate. You know what I mean?
The Browns are gonna pay Nick Chubb for sure.
Like it'd be a while because like normally like when other positions get paid, it'd be just like that. Boom, off season starts whatever.
I was just naming a few running backs who are kind of the exception to the rule.
Yeah,
Nick Chubb is going to be next because he's going to get paid. Oh yeah, Derrick Henry got paid too. But yeah, you guys are right.
He got lowball. He got lowball.
Oh, I agree.
I
agree. Derrick Henry and if I was him, I would have held out the entire.
Yeah, especially if I'm the only running back. Yeah, I'm like the only running back y'all really use his offense. Why y'all not paying me?
He is the offense.
Exactly. I'm about to say he is the offense. Nigga.
Right.
Because when he ain't going, them niggas look trash.
He was the sole reason why they made it to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, but them guys, they couldn't risk holding out because of the uncertainty with the COVID and normally so they was trying to get their money up.
Yeah,
you are right. I think any other year he would have held out the entire.
All the years
you seen what Zeke did to the Cowboys?
I don't blame him. I don't.
I'm in Cabo. I'm not coming until you pay me.
I ain't gonna hold it though. Cowboy always be knowing doing that shit.
Always.
That should be annoying, dog. That should be annoying.
But yeah,
that's like yo.
Back to the you're right, true. And with KD and the Achilles, I thought it was going to take. I did a study because a few people have been able to come back 100%, like Emmanuel Sanders. He's one of them. Yeah. But it's just very rare, especially for athletes, to come back.
Hey, technology, you know what it is, though? It's technology, and they got the best doctors. They got the best doctors in the world.
Hey, do y'all think that since the COVID stuff actually kind of helped KD to actually give him more time, though? To actually work?
I think I think it definitely helped him.
He the only person benefited from COVID, boy.
Nah, him and Kyrie. Kyrie was hurt.
Yeah, KD, for sure.
And that's true. I'm glad you just said that, Anti. That's the only real problem the Nets gonna have is health, bro. Because Kyrie don't make it through a season at all, bro. Without being hurt.
I don't know. I don't know if it's his playing style. I don't know what it is. He just never lasts.
He try to play like a. Hey, did you see the video when they were arguing?
But a lot of torque on his knees, bro. You got it. Moving like that. That's a lot of torque on your knees, bro.
It's neck and neck. It be neck and neck injuries though.
Right. It be a lot of torque on that nigga body, bro. Moving left to right that fast.
It'll be like a shoulder, 5 games,
shoulders,
leg, 10 games, knee, finger. It's just a lot. But yeah, I think
I don't know. I've seen dribblers like that though. They don't get injured like that though. I know people that got like.
He gets hurt. He gets hurt regularly. Like
that's the way it is. That's his body.
It's been that way since college.
Yeah, you can. I mean, he only played 11 games.
Only played 1 year.
He played 11 games.
Yeah,
he probably going to the rim like that. When he go to the rim, you get that contact. I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons.
And with KD,
got to hold people up too.
Yeah, and with KD,
y'all ever heard this? Y'all ever seen guys who just know how to get hurt? Like LeBron, like he know how to get hurt. Like he know how to turn his ankle. He don't miss no time.
Yeah, D Rose had to learn that. Trust me, I seen it as a fan the hard way with D Rose.
Yeah, I never seen a nigga turn his ankle and go down there and windmill after, bro. LeBron is a fucking. I told you that nigga on vibranium, nigga.
Now AD did some shit like that. AD did some shit like that though. I know AD twisted that joint. He twisted his ankle, hit a whole three.
That nigga, do you see he down there with LeBron? That nigga on vibranium too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that motherfucker was crying in the locker room. He was crying in that locker room.
Yeah, and then with KD, I don't think he's lost a step per se either. Hey, he looks just fine to me.
Yeah, he was hesitant. He was hesitant though. But
I was just about to say the thing with KD, it's not gonna be his body. It's gonna be your mental, bro.
His mind.
That's what he gonna have to face, dog. Like if I cut a certain way, is it gonna tell again? You got to get all that shit out your head, bro. You got to get all that shit out your head.
That dunk showed me. I think he got it out of his head because he instantly went right to the hole and it just boom,
right to the hole.
I think it's gonna be. I think for him, it's gonna be a full year before you really see him. Like,
I agree.
Thinking about it. Like,
I don't know that nigga look like he ready to go, bro.
They got no choice. They got no choice. They got no choice. They really got no choice. It's gonna be very competitive. Like he got you in the fire. You got the Celtics, the Sixers, Bucks, Heat.
But I got a question for everybody in the panel. So how long and what how long and what KD will have to do to get his title back of being the best player in the league from LeBron?
What will he have to do, and how long will he take?
Win. That's me. I have one.
You gotta beat a man. You gotta beat the man, bro. You gotta beat him.
Pray to the Lord. Pray to the Lord that LeBron retires.
That nigga said, "Pray to the Lord."
Hey, that's tough.
Nah, not necessarily. No, but if not, I can't. But realistically, though, if KD and them can win a championship, that'd be big. That'd be major. Man. You win a championship.
Do his championship have to be? Do he have to beat the Lakers, or it don't matter as long as he wins?
He gotta win.
No, he gotta beat. He gotta beat that man, bro.
People forget that before KD went to the Warriors, which I didn't have a problem with him doing that. I know a lot of people did. That they played against each other 21 times, and LeBron was beating the brakes off him virtually every time. And then when he went to Golden State, when he won back-to-back, people were saying, "Oh well, because of that, he's better than LeBron." I would say, personally, if he wins this year, okay, he'll have that title. But I think it will be validated even more if it's against LeBron. But that's just me.
The only reason why I was saying he was better than LeBron during them Warriors time because LeBron wasn't playing no deep. He stopped caring about defense at the time. He stopped caring about defense.
Nigga, he was doing everything. He had the offense. He had to do everything.
He doing the same offense now, Anti. Come on, he doing the same offense doing now.
Nigga. Hey,
I'm anti. When he lost
that defense, bro.
But LeBron playing the best defense we've seen in years. He's the best defensive he's seen since like Miami Heat LeBron.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Before you say something, AD told LeBron, "Hey, if I'm coming here, you gotta play defense."
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But
Anti can contest it because he's a LeBron fan. LeBron stopped playing defense when he lost that Defensive Player of the Year, bro. He was pissed about
that. That is true, man.
He played defense.
And it was bogus.
First of all, nigga, how you feel like I'm a LeBron fan?
I thought you was the LeBron fan.
Hell no.
Hey, listen. Hey, SB. He played defense in Miami. I mean, he played hard.
Yeah.
He made it Cleveland. He took his foot off the pedal defensively. That's just real.
That's how you know he still care about it because he on that show he did. He said Marcus Gasol still got my Defensive Player of the Year trophy.
That year, and this is why I stopped. I never really took the media seriously, but I stopped the year after that. LeBron should have been the first ever unanimous MVP and first ever unanimous.
They gave Melo one vote.
The same year.
They gave
that in both.
Yeah,
and they gave it to Steph though, unanimous though.
Bro, man,
ain't that some shit?
That year was. When you talking about 73 or 9, that was 33 or 9 season.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's
tough.
That's the. And I'm like, I still say Jordan is the GOAT, but that was the Jordan coalition in the behind the media just so they won't have that argument over Jordan. It was, bro. It was. That was petty, bro. That was petty, bro. You gonna give it to Melo? Melo wasn't even playing that good that year.
They gave Melo one fucking vote, boy.
Hold on. Melo, they were balling that year, man.
He wasn't no MVP.
He was balling that year.
But they do. But y'all forget.
LeBron
won but he wasn't no MVP.
Yeah, but y'all forget though. Y'all forget. Like this stuff happens before though, man. It happens before, man. Like Shaq almost was a unanimous MVP, and somebody voted for AI. So I mean, it just happens a lot of times.
AI is a different breed.
But LeBron.
I'm gonna give you an example of that. Like that happened. Somebody being close.
LeBron should have won unanimous in both categories. MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. That's when I stopped taking the media seriously.
But hold on, that's what I said. What he said made sense, bro. How do you win Defensive Player of the Year and you were second team all defense? It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Even Marcus Gasol said that before. If they was gonna pick anybody on the team, it should have went to Tony Allen. I think if they would have given Tony Allen, LeBron would have never been mad.
But how you gonna give it to a nigga on the second team? That don't make sense.
Yeah,
that don't. And he won off second and third place votes. He didn't win off first place votes.
Yeah, that
should have been Tony Allen. I honestly, I thought it should have been Tony Allen though. Me personally, but
I think it should have been LeBron. They gave it to the Memphis Grizzlies as a team. You can't give a single player award to a team.
Best defensive team in the league at the time.
Hey, Anti, you said LeBron's on.
And what Miami was doing that year defensively, it was LeBron was the head of that snake. He was a different animal that year.
LeBron, that nigga was different.
Yeah, well, you said LeBron is on vibranium. I'm glad you said that because I was watching a clip of LeBron's, I want to say second or third year. He did this reverse Kobe Bryant windmill dunk, and his head was above the rim. His entire head was above the rim or close to it.
Yeah.
He did that same dunk against the Rockets before the bubble started, and his head was still at the same position. I don't know what that dude is on, but that dude is an athletic.
I'm no comment. I ain't going.
We know what
LeBron
he
is a
on,
different
man.
beast, bro, and he actually take care of his
We know
body.
what he on, man. He retired.
Hey, don't start that. Hey, don't start that.
Hey, that boy
That's
on
why I
that
said
Space
no.
Jam juice,
That's
man.
why I said I'm gonna leave it alone, man. People
Yeah, he on that. You said he on that Space Jam.
He on that Space Jam juice, man. Mike,
He on that
up, man.
Yeah, that nigga was talking to Bugs Bunny. That nigga was talking to Bugs Bunny.
Hey! And before anybody call me a hater, he's still ranked high on my list, and he can still be the GOAT.
He can't have that come out though. That he been on Royce's.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. He still be the best small forward of all time. I don't care. Listen, it's all about the game. Listen, it's a bunch of people with steroids is a bum. John Collins took a steroid. He ain't a top 5 power forward. He did all that. He ain't no top 5.
I feel like strength don't. You being super strong really don't make that much of a difference in basketball.
You still gotta play.
You still gotta put in work.
But it also helps with injuries, though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because LeBron is the most durable athlete I ever seen, bro. This man,
he know how to get hurt.
This nigga here got the longest prime like
ever. I think unless something catastrophic happens, he's gonna
BJ 313. He said, "Where the facts at, man?" Listen, I'm just assuming, man. It's all alleged stuff, man. It's all
where the facts.
I think
allegedly, it's all alleged stuff.
Unless something catastrophic,
get you all that.
Unless something catastrophic happens, he's playing at least 20, 21 years.
Hey, but my thing is, what do you have to spend $1 million on your body? Like
nutrition,
a lot of people.
$1 million.
Hey, I can hold on. I can tell you right now, bro.
Vitamins.
I have
physical
hold
therapy.
on. I have a regimen right now, nigga. When I go to GNC, and my regimen is $300, bro. I swear to God.
It's not $1 million, though.
That shit expensive.
It's not $1 million,
though. It's expensive to stay in shape, bro. I'm telling you,
it is,
bro. I play college football, so I understand all the nutrition and the workouts and all this shit. But $1 million?
Yeah,
bro.
It's not just
It costs $2 to get chicken nuggets and fries, but it costs like $5 for a cup of apples. That shit's expensive, bro.
Yeah, for a cup of what?
You talking about days? We're not talking about one time.
Eating healthy is expensive. That's the whole point.
And the million not off of one time, like one day. It's accumulated for a whole year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
like
a summer. So it's like, you know what I mean, you got the like you paying the best equipment, diets and chefs and all that stuff in the world.
I was just about to say that, nigga. Most of that probably come from his chefs, nigga. They are expensive as hell.
Equipment, the trainings and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's paying for all of that.
Mm-hmm. He paying all that.
Oh yeah,
you right. 617 bread. 617 bread. You right.
Physical
birds up there.
Physical therapy, massages, all that stuff.
I need to see my boy Bill, man.
Yeah, hyperbaric chambers and all kinds of stuff. Cryotherapy, like all that stuff he's paying for.
You gotta pay it. You gotta pay that price to be right, bro.
Yeah.
Well, how much them shots cost?
That's what Patrick Beverly being. Patrick Beverly,
nigga. What shots?
What
shots, nigga? What shots?
Oh my
What shots? Shots of vibranium? Shots of vibranium?
You gotta clean it out, man. That's what it is. That's what for the clean it out.
Hey, Pat Bev need to be in the hyperbolic time chamber. That's where he need to be in, man.
That boy Vegeta, boy, he just be talking shit.
Nah, you disrespected Vegeta like you disrespected Vegeta saying that.
Hold on. Don't act like Vegeta don't be getting hands, nigga.
Nah, he do, but he put in work. But he put in work. Hold up, though. But hold on, he be putting in work though. Pat Beverly be talking.
Hold up. Frieza put hands on that nigga. Majin Buu put hands on that nigga.
Vegeta got hold up. Vegeta got moments though.
Hey, Cell Jr. put hands on that nigga.
Hey, they be doing Vegeta dirty though. They be doing Vegeta dirty.
Vegeta got some Vegeta. Y'all watch
Vegeta put hands on that nigga, bro.
Y'all watch Dragon Ball Super, man. He got some moments, man. He got some moments.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell you, when the new one drop, they finna do that man dirty. That's it. And
Right, they still doing them dirty, man. I seen them. They still do that.
Bro, they can't do that.
Bro, he supposed to beat the characters, so the character did some bullshit and beat Vegeta, so they didn't give him his moment. Now Goku finna be, look, man, I didn't break that up, man. But LeBron ain't on that juice, man.
Hey,
it's all legend. It's all
Hey,
legend.
hold up.
Man.
Hold up. I have a case. I said this, bro. If this nigga be playing like this when he's 40, that nigga owns something. I said this. That nigga owns something. If he playing like this at 40.
Until Bronny comes.
That man,
he trying to play to Bronny. That's what he's trying to do.
That's the thing, though, bro. Y'all really think Bronny he built like that? I don't think he's gonna make it to the league.
He gonna make it. He gonna make it to the league. He's nice though. He's nice. I don't know. He gonna be the best in his class, but he's nice.
He wasn't the best player on his team.
What does he rank right now? What does he rank right now? What does he rank right now?
I think he's like top 20 in his class right now.
Shaq's son is nice too.
Oh, I think Sharif gonna be.
He's nice too.
No, bro. No, the other one, the younger Sharif gonna be cold. He can jump out the gym, bro. He jump like Zach Levine, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga gonna be a beast.
Yeah, he gonna be better than
the He committed to LSU.
No, I'm talking about the younger one. The younger one.
Shakir. Yeah, no, he
about Sharif.
Atlanta.
I'm talking about
Sharif still at LSU.
After coming
He's
back
at LSU.
Bro, I didn't know.
Bronny is ranked number 25 for 2023. He ranked 25.
Shakir grew to 6'7".
Yeah,
he's taller than that. Nah, he taller than that.
Nah,
he talking the young one about the gym.
The youngest one.
Bro, Sharif was standing next to Shaq, dog. He was at eye level with Shaq.
We talking about the little brother.
He's 6'11". He long.
That nigga long, bro.
Yeah, he long. Yeah, he gonna make a good stretch 4-5 in the league.
And that nigga got a shot, bro.
Yeah, he can shoot the 3 and everything.
Y'all think Kenyon Martin's son gonna be decent or not?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
No, I think Bronny gonna get a chance in the league though. LeBron, even if long as he be halfway decent enough with league talent, he gonna get drafted off LeBron's name.
Oh yeah,
and then knowing the possibility that you can get LeBron on your team if you draft him, you ain't gonna. Well, OKC get the chance to draft. You think OKC ain't gonna take him if I know I get LeBron on my team?
That's the
man. LeBron ain't going nowhere, son.
I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you this: they gonna find. Well, LeBron James do lead. Like it'll probably be just a 1-year thing just to play with his son. Like they're gonna find a way to play with each other somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen.
Wherever LeBron go, if he go play with his son, it's just gonna be like Jordan with the Wizards. It's gonna be like, oh, this just him doing his thing one last time.
Pretty much.
Well, that's the Lakers draft. He gonna try to.
Hey, hold up. What if that nigga win a title with his son, bro?
Man, oh my God.
I'll put him over Michael Jordan.
He the GOAT.
I'll put him over Michael Jordan. I'm capping.
What if that nigga win a title with Bronny?
Hey, wait. Do Bronny got to play, or will Bronny be like Giannis' brother? Or Bronny got to play though?
Nah, he got to play, bro.
He got to play.
Nah, that's a question. That's another question too, because we all know Bronny probably gonna have the most pressure out of any like player son that get in the league ever. He gonna get a lot of unfair criticism coming in the league. It gonna be. You think the Ball family? You think the Ball is bad when Bronny gets near that level?
Oh, it's gonna be 100 times worse.
Well, that boy better play football.
I don't know if he built for that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
glad y'all brought LaMelo. Hey, my last title of my video is definitely clickbait. I said LaMelo is the next Magic. He could just play. I mean, he could just pass the ball flashy like that.
I think next like Jason Kidd. Like I think like a mixture of Jason Kidd, Penny Hardaway.
Oh, LaMelo gonna be the best one out of all of them.
I agree.
Like because it's a body type of Penny Hardaway, the body type, and his game reminds me of Jason Kidd a lot.
He played like Lonzo to me, but more aggressive, and that's only Lonzo.
I was just about to say, bro, if Lonzo just had that dog in him, bro,
LaMelo
got it. Be a beast.
LaMelo game remind me of Sean Livingston before he got hurt.
That's true.
That was a good compare right there. A lot of people forget Sean Livingston was cold.
Nah, that nigga was a beast. That nigga Sean Livingston was cold.
That may have been the worst injury I've ever.
He got hurt. Yeah, that nigga was
that
cold.
gruesome injury, man.
But he'll even come back off that. Show you how good he was, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't think Paul George was gonna come back the same, bro.
Don't sleep don't sleep on Denver. They're not going to beat the Lakers, but don't sleep on them.
Nah, I think they digress low key. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be competitive. But they digress a little bit.
I seen some with a rumor. Would you guys do this if you was Denver? It was Denver. They said they was gonna trade for James Harden. They was gonna give up Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris, Bobo, and like a pick or something. Would you do it?
No.
I wouldn't do that in my dreams.
There's not even a guarantee. It's not. First of all, it's not even a guarantee you can win.
It's never guaranteed.
You legit traded like two
all your young talents for
like possible generation talents. Cause they like you know what I mean. Bo could be a future star in the league, and Michael. We all know Michael Porter Jr.
They got rid of Mason Plumlee, which is why I say that Bo could be, one of the.
And the question is,
guys that can be,
And the question is, can Harden and Jamal Murray play together?
I think they can. I think they can.
So. If him and Russ played and Chris Paul played together, I think that'd be good. It's just the real question is James Harden gonna change the way he play and not try to ISO.
No.
I mean, but that's why I don't want to do that. I mean, that Denver team is gonna be very scary in the future if they all can develop. That team could be very scary because, like,
I'm not going. I'm off James Harden.
They got RJ Hampton too.
I'm off James Harden, bro. Wherever he go, they not gonna win, bro.
If he don't change his game,
he not gonna change his game.
If he win a championship, he gonna be like a role player when he win a championship. Like,
and reality, where can he go where they're not gonna have to give up a lot to get him, and they still.
Right. Hey, who's this name in the chat, bro?
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Hey, yo.
Oh, my God. Hey, yo.
Hey, bro, come on, dog.
No. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Hey, I think, that's a troll, but not a troll. Hey, that's a fake account.
That's probably Go Mike fake account. Go Mike be trolling.
Nah, Go Mike, you do nothing like that, man. Go Mike.
Give me babies. Oh, hell no. Hey, bro, this
man, I already know who it is though, but we ain't going to like.
You talking about the Knicks fan?
Obi Toppin, he next. He next. He gonna be better than LaMelo. He next.
Oh my God, bro.
Baby Dottie. Baby Dottie.
Did Ticket TV
disgusting?
Hey, yo, Anton, did they be saying shut your channel down over there?
Yeah, that's your phrase, bro.
That shit crazy. Yo, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Hey, Anton.
That's disgusting.
Cut the shit.
Raise your hand, nigga. Raise your hand.
Did that channel say anything ridiculous today like they normally do?
I didn't listen today, but last night, boy, it was fire over there, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Last night,
I went to sleep last
night. Hold up, last night, bro. I went over there and he was like, Anti, what you got on the Kyrie Irving situation? Now I respect him for doing this because Will came in on 10 trying to fuck with some nigga named Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea from Texas. You heard me?
You talking about Texas Tea.
Yeah, Texas Tea, yo. So they start going at it. So he was like, hey, y'all calm down. So me and him was really trying to have a conversation about it. So I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I said, fuck Kyrie. I'm like, at the end of the day, he bringing this shit on himself. Anna jumped in. Anti, shut your bitch ass up. That nigga kicked her out of the chat. Hold up, he kicked her out of the chat immediately, nigga. Immediately, nigga.
Hey,
I was about to flame her. I like, nah, don't kick her. He was like, no, Anti.
Hey,
he was like, you didn't say nothing to her. I got her ass tonight. He got her up out of here. He got her ass up out of there.
I really don't think anyone likes her. I don't think anyone likes her.
So hold up.
Who y'all talking about?
Chick named Anna, bro.
Black Laura Ingram.
Oh man, hey,
BLM. Black Laura
BLI. Hey,
who is that dude who kept saying goat burger?
Yo.
That dude was hilarious.
Marvin Jones.
Oh, he in the chat now.
That's Marvin crazy ass, man.
I hadn't laughed that hard in a long time. You fired from the bedroom. Maybe a goat.
Who said my name?
That nigga said with cheese, nigga.
Who said my name? Who said my name?
Ain't nobody say your name over there, True?
Nobody say.
No, I'm saying like somebody asked me something. I thought somebody asked me something.
No. But yeah, he's like maybe a goat burger right now. Goat burger with cheese. From the bedroom. Maybe
That nigga, that
up.
nigga said, "Hey, you do know LeBron be piping down other females?" I was like, "Bro, I don't know that, dog." So that nigga showed the picture of Rachel Nicholson, like grabbing LeBron. He was like, "Hey, tell me something, Anti. Tell me why she up there touching that man like that? That man married." I said, "Bro, you reaching." I said, "Why
That's
you?"
reaching.
I said, "You is." I said, chicken, I'll fuck with you, bro. You reaching right now, dog.
They just.
I'm like, you reaching your asshole, nigga.
They should just change. He should just change the name of the channel to Anti-LeBron. I think that would be much more realistic. Just to change it to
Anti-LeBron TV.
Right, Anti-LeBron TV.
But that joke be crazy. They really be saying shut the channel. I really got trademark that shit down, man. I got trademark shut the channel down now.
You should, true.
I got trademark
that shit.
Hey, word, man. They lucky. I ain't over there because I call them niggas out. That shit.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Ticket blocking Lamont was the best thing ever for him.
Hey, I'm getting up out of there. Good chatting with y'all, man. I'm gonna have to definitely catch the next one.
All right.
Beat anybody in again with a debate, man. Don't be disrespecting Mike and Kobe either, man.
Nigga, you came in talking
come back in if I hear any more
like,
disrespect.
nigga, I didn't have no details.
So that nigga gonna be 80 years old saying Mike still the GOAT.
You said what?
You gonna be 80 and 90 years old still saying Mike still the GOAT, huh?
LeBron got a chance to be better than him. He's just not it right now.
Well, you know what? At least you ain't biased because you got.
I ain't biased at all, bro. I ain't biased at all.
You're probably LeBron got.
Because if LeBron, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Before I get out of here, if LeBron keep playing like this for another 3-4 years, bro, he already really arguably got the greatest career of all time. But you can't, like, if a dude have a prime this long, you can't really keep denying it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Here you go, baby.
Hey, that guy you was talking about though, that had Bron on their window, that's me, bro. But I ain't biased at the same time.
You know, you can't be, bro. You gotta be real about it. That's what I said. I thought that was anti. I said once I seen that, bro, whatever he's saying, it don't matter, bro. He think LeBron God. If you could put LeBron on your windshield car every day where you go,
nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. Hell no.
That's just my nigga, bro. I mean, I fuck with a nigga. And at the same time, I got them because come in this bitch and tell you LeBron.
Hey, hold up, I missed it. Hey, show your car again, nigga.
Hey, is you from Cleveland? Is you from Ohio?
Nah, bro, I'm from Georgia, bro.
Georgia?
Yeah, why you a LeBron fan like that, dude?
I've been watching that ever since he got them.
That man Fusion said, Base Jam 2 down. Shut your tail down, Fusion.
I'm finna show it to you. Hold on.
I missed it. Hold up. I want to see this shit.
Hell no.
Hold on.
Oh,
Brian
shit,
don't have
say?
Goat James. Yeah, that's fire.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some fire.
Yeah,
put it on the back of his car.
Hey, True the King.
Don't show that shit tomorrow.
Hey, Knicks are going to the finals.
Oh man, that's all.
Hey, hold up, bro. Hey,
man, Leon Rose.
Niggas really don't know how to act in a preseason win, yo.
I seen the most funniest shit, bro. Which one of you niggas in here watch Deeces and Mero?
I'll do a little bit. I know. I'm familiar who they are.
Hey, Barack Obama sat down with them niggas, dog.
Hold on, here you go.
Oh snap! Hold up. Easy. Oh, you saw Barack Obama sit down with them?
Yeah, Barack sat down with him, right? So they played in a pickup game against a nigga named Cory Booker, right? Them niggas was so trash. That nigga Obama said, "Hey, I seen y'all footage. At least y'all can go try out for the Knicks." Nigga, I died laughing, nigga. I was like, even Barack know y'all trash.
That nigga Barack Obama, man. The president of the United States.
Barack know y'all trash.
Barack called y'all trash. That's horrible. He could say any couple teams in the NBA.
My God.
He said the Knicks.
The funniest was 2 weeks ago when Lamont said the Knicks G League team is better than the Knicks.
Now in a 7-game series, that's competitive.
That was hilarious.
Man. I was like, in a 7-game series,
Eddie. Lamont is petty.
Hey Lee, in a 7-game series, that's a competitive series.
The sad thing is true. You're actually right, but Lamont's still petty for that.
Yo, that's funny though, man.
That was hilarious.
Look at Curry, man.
Hey, anti Drew Brees gonna practice this week.
Hey, if they want to win, they better soup that nigga up, dog. Because Jason
Man, that man healthy,
Taysom
though.
Hill ain't the answer, nigga.
Man, that man ain't healthy, though, man. Drew Brees ain't healthy.
If he not healthy, start Jameis Winston, bro.
Nah, don't.
We need somebody who can throw the ball. Taysom Hill.
That man lost his confidence, man.
Taysom Hill bullshit.
No. I know Jameis. Jameis ain't lost no confidence.
Oh heck no. No Jameis.
That was lost his confidence.
Hey. You may be right, but Harry, when you got your job taken for a dude that only threw a ball in the NFL for like how many times before he started anti? He threw a ball.
Man, that nigga on, man.
Something
I don't even
crazy,
want to talk about Taysom Hill.
Now you got to remember now, because I listened to a podcast earlier with Sean Payton, and he was saying the reason why he started Taysom was because he promised Taysom when they re-signed him if Drew got hurt that he would get a chance to start. So that was his big thing, and he said, it was no off-season, so and if you're the Saints, you got to think about it from this perspective, right? Teddy Bridgewater didn't start no games to his second year there in the system. So you kind of want to give Jameis the same opportunity if you can. And they was winning until Sunday. So, I mean, he made the right decision.
If Drew don't come back, dog,
They say Drew may be done for a while. He not even like healthy. Like he still got time.
I just don't know when he's coming back. He's coming back.
Drew should be back in a couple weeks. Drew's practicing today.
I was about to say they say he's coming back against the Chiefs. I don't know if that's a good move.
He coming back faster than expected, though, man.
I say start.
No, he's not. They expect him to come back faster. Actually,
I mean, Drew Brees is a tough dude. Drew Brees is a tough dude. He plays through injury all the time.
They expect Drew Brees. They expected Drew Brees to come back faster, but they didn't want to rush him because they already had the number one seed.
That's what I'm saying. But Drew Brees,
he don't have the number one seed no fucking more. He ain't got the number one seed now. Green Bay got it.
Yeah, and if you're the Saints, you don't want to go to Green Bay in January. That's just real.
Yeah,
you don't.
That man Justin Tucker really a beast, man.
Hey, Anti, you were. I was watching the show yesterday. You were talking. You were in the middle of watching the Browns and the Ravens game. Man, y'all are right, man. As much as I love the Browns, and their defense is terrible.
Oh, I didn't even know, nigga. Hey, the Ravens defense was just as more terrible, nigga.
That was a great game, though.
I was like, oh my god, bro.
Hey,
hold on, y'all. Let this sink in, bro. The Browns. Oh, that nigga still can't throw. Don't get it twisted, nigga.
Okay.
He didn't beat him with his motherfucking hand. He beat him with his feet, as usual.
No, he beat him with his arm at the end. Yes, he did.
At the end, nigga.
Yes, when it counted.
They broke contain, bro. You don't do it. Why would you leave your damn receiver open?
Right, every time, them dudes were dropping the ball. Every time you can't they was dropping the ball, man. Like them dudes be dropping the ball, man.
Nigga, Hollywood Brown three times, but he had 3 drops.
Stop it.
He dropped it 3 times.
True, stop. Everybody drop. Nigga, you want to talk about passes, nigga. Pittsburgh Steelers, nigga, them niggas over there dropping passes like crazy.
You right about that. I told y'all them Steelers was overrated, dog. They can't run the football, yo. They can't. You're not gonna win. You can't.
Hold up. Pouncey just came back, bro.
How to run the football?
Pouncey and Turner just came back. They got to get back into the flow of things. They'll be all right.
They were running the ball well before he went out. They ain't been running the ball well at all. It's Connor. Connor, he's decent, but he ain't special. They still used to.
He ain't special. He ain't special now.
Yeah, they still used to having people like Le'Veon Bell and Jerome Bettis.
I
don't know what that line is. I don't know what that line is doing. Like that. I don't know what's going on.
It's not the line. It's the back.
It's the running back. Yeah, the back.
Yeah, and Connor, he a special story because him surviving cancer, but he's not a special running back. He's solid.
Yeah, the Steelers won't admit it. They won't admit it for the longest period of time. They miss Le'Veon Bell. They still do. They won't admit it, but they still do.
But in truth, Le'Veon Bell missed them too.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right. That nigga ain't had a season like that since, nigga.
That's true.
Hey, he don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He don't even care right now.
Yeah, he might want to ran.
Hey, bro. Hey, I gotta take.
I don't think anyone's beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I gotta take. I think as long as Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback and he's healthy, they would never lose under 11 games, bro.
No, forget
that. Never lose under 11 games, bro.
You might be right.
Every time I a little bit may disagree with you because I think that division they're gonna get better in the years to come.
All right.
And
the Broncos.
Go ahead,
10,
go ahead.
10 at the least. I say 10. That's still solid.
I say 11. It's still solid. I say 11, bro.
I'm gonna say
if
12.
If they keep him, Tyreek Hill, and Travis
They ain't gonna be able to
Kelce,
do that. They ain't gonna be able to do that because they gonna all want their money. Patrick Mahomes.
Hold up. Travis Kelce got paid already.
Yeah, but did Tyreek get paid?
Yeah, Tyreek got paid already.
We got paid already. Yeah, everybody paid.
What's going to be interesting though is when Patrick Mahomes' extension kick in and they're going to have to penny pinch with the offensive line and a little bit with the defense. That's what's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
they ain't got no great offensive line. The only nigga they got is Squart.
I'm just saying.
The only nigga they got is Squart. That's about it.
Yeah, but they got they missing one of their linemen, stat out the season.
Hey, Chris, they paid Chris Jones. They paid Frank Clark, and they paid Tyrann. They gonna pay Tyrann Matthew.
Yeah. Oh, and they may gonna lose a defensive coordinator next year. He probably gonna be a head coach
and offensive coordinator.
Nah, Eric Bieniemy ain't going nowhere, bro. Eric Bieniemy ain't going nowhere.
Watch he go to Houston.
I bet you he don't leave.
I was just about to say that.
He
love
it. He love it with Kansas City, dog.
Yeah, but
I agree.
He's gonna be a head coach.
We gonna see. Just because.
Yeah, and Andy Reid got an extension. He ain't going nowhere no time soon.
You ain't got the talent over there in Texas that you got with the Chiefs, dog.
Yeah, but Deshaun Watson is nice though.
Yeah,
he's nice, but he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. Man.
No, I agree with you there. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, I don't.
John Watt. He's still nice though.
I don't see the Chiefs. I don't see them not going to the Super Bowl and winning it this year. That's number one, and then number two, with Patrick Mahomes and how he's such a generational talent, I have a funny feeling the Chiefs are going to look at one of these dynamic wide receivers coming out in the draft because there's about it's reported.
Why?
They're gonna lose Watkins after this year.
They don't really need Watkins, bro. You got Tyreek Hill and that Nikhil Hartman.
Yeah, I agree with you, but in today's NFL, you need at least I could venture to say you need at least 3 to 4 wide receivers in today's NFL. And the Chiefs,
that's not necessarily true.
That's not true. Here's why necessarily true.
Here's why I say that true. Because the Chiefs, they had they started.
You talking about the Chiefs though? It's the Chiefs.
Yeah, they started the blueprint last year, and teams are literally following that this year.
Okay.
They're literally following that blueprint.
Hey, bro, you gotta look at it.
But they can be, but the Chiefs can be beat though, right? But the Chiefs can be beat though. They're
anybody can beat on any given Sunday.
Who gonna beat them?
Anybody can be beat.
I don't know.
We talking about playoff football now. Who gonna beat them, bro?
I don't know. I'm not gonna bet against them. I'm saying though, they're not like they.
anti. You know the game of football. See, the game of football is constantly changing. Like you can have teams
trust me, bro. Trust me. I think my Saints gonna beat them this year. I think my Saints gonna beat them Sunday.
Right.
I think we gonna get to the Super Bowl and we gonna lose against them.
Man, y'all gonna choke in the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be a test. That's gonna be a test.
Cowboy fan? Is that that Cowboy fan?
I ain't no Cowboy fan. I'm a Patriots fan.
Oh, you ain't got no reason to talk then, dog.
Hey,
y'all ain't get make it to the playoffs. You can't.
We still can make it. We still can make it.
Hey, bro, true.
Technically, they can't. Wait, technically, they can, but they need a lot of miracles.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle, though.
It's gonna be a tough time for the Patriots to make the playoffs.
The Patriots.
Why would you want to go to the playoffs? You're gonna embarrass yourself, bro.
Yeah, the Patriots have to win out, and a whole bunch of teams got to lose.
Hey, I don't even want us to make it.
They ain't miracle, nigga.
Yeah, I don't really care. To be honest with you, though. I mean, I don't really.
That defense do not want to see the Chiefs, bro.
And what I was saying earlier is it's reported that up to 8 wide receivers are going to be drafted in the first round, and that's like wow, and they're all dynamic too.
The Chiefs ain't gonna. The Chiefs ain't gonna need nothing, bro.
Chiefs gonna probably.
If you look at it, running back last year, they drafted one in the first round.
Yeah.
So that nigga, they got. Hey, now hold on. They don't even need him, but Damian Williams just opted out. That's why he opted out to play this year.
No, they didn't know that before though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't know that before.
They took Clyde Edwards-Helaire because
that's cool. That dude Clyde. That dude Edwards-Helaire. That dude the dog.
Yeah, he's dog. Yeah.
Yo, I mean, if they ain't about Kansas City, they're not going to have a high draft pick, so they probably gonna pick like a defensive player or something like that. They're gonna pick like a lineman.
But there's gonna be some
player.
There's gonna be some wide receivers who are gonna be drafted between pick 26 and 32. There's gonna be some. I don't know who, but there's gonna be some. There's gonna be.
I know Patriot. I know Patriot to pick one, man.
Oh man,
hold on. I'm in the gym. I'm dying. I'm looking at the chat, man. I'm dying.
Yo,
yeah.
Oh,
that's a fucking.
Yo, this nigga Steph Curry crazy. This nigga just.
Bruh, hey,
this nigga just snapped from the logo.
Hold on. Hey,
I saw.
Hey,
Anti, he talking about you. He said
the only
Anti
reason
they be right Cowboys.
Hey, so the only reason I'm gonna block him is because he's saying stuff that can make the video get demonetized. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Why would he do that? Like, if you gonna be a troll,
nigga, bro.
I don't care if you troll, just don't say crazy stuff. Jesus Christ.
That nigga, bro. This nigga, you got something wrong with you, bro.
That nigga picture like Myron.
Nah, I have to block. Hey, we about to go ahead.
That nigga called him Lamonte.
Yeah, he got my name wrong.
He called you Lamonte.
Hey, I know who that is too. I know who it is because there was somebody in the live stream yesterday who kept spelling my name with an E on the end.
Oh shit! Hey, part 4. That's part 4 right there.
Hey, y'all know who that? Y'all know who that is?
Nah, put it in the private chat.
No. I got it in the stream though because I'm in the middle of the goddamn gym right now. I can't even keep it going. My bad. I would keep it going, but I mean.
Lamar, tell him you doing a 12-hour stream Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. We're gonna try to go 9-10 hours.
Saturday.
We're gonna try to keep it rocking Saturday. But
Lamar, you gonna be on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on tomorrow. But I gotta go ahead and end it now. Salute to the chat, man. Thanks for chopping it up. Sorry I couldn't be on here.
All right, salute.
Thanks for keeping it professional while I wasn't here, man. I appreciate it.
Catch y'all, man. Salute, Lamar.
All right, y'all be easy.
Really late.